A. A.
Got another suspect.
Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing all? Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, we are playing GTA. I've just forgot to change the title and everything like that. So let's do that now. GTA roleplay. You know, there's always something with me. There you go. If someone could just ping everyone in the Discord again, just to let everyone know that I am. Hey, Dylan's coming in with the 5 months. Let's go.
Oh, yes, Daddy, 5 months.
5 months. How we doing? Starting off the sub goal nice and early today. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome in, Dylan. And also, thank you very much to Mr. Tedwards. Thank you very much for the sub as well. Very kind of you for continuing. And the hype train's almost close. Let's spam them hype train emotes. Yeah, Ted, if you could do me a favor and just put in the Discord just that I'm actually playing GTA rather than playing Call of Duty, which I know it's obviously come up to say that I'm playing it. You owe me money for this. Why do I owe you money for this? Yo, Stevenson, how are we? Good to see ya. Dylan for mods, maybe. How is everyone doing? Been here from 2021. You have indeed. Evening, Martin. How are we doing? Good to see ya. Look at him coming in, flexing the green. Yo, Nate coming in with the prime as well. Let's go. How are we? Oh. Welcome in. How are you doing, Lauren? Good to see ya. Why don't I? You should do. Following since tier 1 sub 23 months. The reason you don't have it is because you've got the mod, the first, and the cheer. If you click on the little button when you go to chat, it allows you to type the different, like, choose what one you want, and that's why. 6 months badge, indeed, indeed, indeed. How are we all doing? Nate, good to see you. Thank you very much for coming in with a prime for 2 months. How are we doing? Afternoon, mate. Very good, Cal. How about yourself? My day's been good. Just been floating around, really. The kids have been out. Wife took the eldest out and the youngest went to sleep, so I grinded some COD for a little while. I got gold on my M4. So yeah, it's been good, mate. OP, how are we doing? Good to see ya. How is everyone doing? So we got Bean Movement, good to see ya. Steezy, we are playing 5M, don't we? Aim Assist, let's go. Gamer Guy, how are we doing? Hope you're well. Bruce, good to see ya, welcome in. Ike's Wish, welcome in as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, thank you very much for coming in. Steventon, as always, how we doing? Thank you for that. Absolutely, Trig. Appreciate you. Yeah, you can watch my stream without any ads now. Indeed. I have actually set a little command for ads, I think. Ads are always supporting, that's it. Martin, Billingham, how are we doing? Good to see you. You've been drinking. Who else have we got in TikTok? We have got Paul Fletcher, good to see you. Corey, love your stuff, man. Very kind of you. And thank you to everyone who's coming in with the likes as well. Nay, hope you're well. I'm also very good, thank you. You keep getting ads, Steezy. That may be because you're not subscribed. Obviously, ads are a way to help my channel and obviously pay the bills. But if you don't want ads and you want to come on into the clan, feel free to obviously join the list of subscribers, and then you'll get ad-free watching. If you don't want to pay for an ad, not a problem. There is, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can link that up together, and then you can be a primer. Got a few things to mention. Is anyone hungry? Obviously up there, Sweet Cabin. If anyone does exclamation mark sweets, we have 10% discount at Sweet Cabin, so feel free to go check them out. We've got some more things in the pipeline, hopefully. Thing is, Hayde, with Luton, obviously we've got some news at the moment, haven't we? With obviously Luton allowing what's it called? Luton are allowing Southampton to speak to our manager. So yeah, you never know about that one. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see how that one goes. I to be honest, it's one of them. He's been such a good manager over the course of the 6 years or whatever he's been with us. So if he does go with money again now, it's one of them, isn't it? It's not the end of the world, but he's done us proud. I'm doing very good, RJ. Official RJ, how are you doing? Holly, good to see you with the hype train. Level 2 hype train. Let's go. Yeah, so we'll see. Oh, so you're not strike for once. Not on strike. Martin, how's work anyway? Bailey, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're well. Thoughts on Nathan? Yeah, that's the thing. He's done well for us, so...
Wondered where my sub went, haha lol.
No, AP, thank you so much for coming in with a gift, with the prime. Let's go. 9 months. Holly's coming in with the 5 bits as well. How are we doing? How are we doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, all good, thanks. All
good stuff. Just bear with us. I'm just setting everything up and we'll get everyone else in.
Yep,
how are we doing, Holly? Good to see you. Razor, how are we doing? Good to see you. Basically, for anyone that's Luton fans or not, Luton's manager's been in talks with Southampton for the potential job over there. But the thing is, with our club, as long as a club does it properly, they don't mind. They'll turn around and say, "Look, we're not going to hold anyone back. If you're being offered more money elsewhere, like we can't offer that money. So if you want to go for it, no problem." But you know that's where they try and gain the respect of you won't go because what the legacy and stuff that we're building here is a lot better. Because don't forget, Nathan Jones did go many years ago to Stoke. That ended really rubbish. Sacked after 7 or 8 months, and he was back at Luton. So I don't think he'll make that decision again. Trucker, how are we doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. How are we doing? Max as well. Holly, hey. But it's really fun to watch. I appreciate that. Very kind. Yeah, if you want to come and join my Discord in TikTok, feel free. It's in my bio. You can come on over to there and obviously come and play. 4 subs and 105 bits. Thank you so much for the hype train. Very kind of you all, guys. How was your weekends? Yeah, so with Prime, I actually get slightly more like revenue than I would as a normal Prime with a normal sub, but it's a couple of pence in it. But yeah, it's more for your benefit of obviously watching without any subs, without any ads. Yes, I was, Andy. Yes, talking about Nathan Jones. I mean, he's done us proud. I thought you get more with Prime. I thought you get more. It's definitely a sausage roll. 100% a sausage roll and a bacon roll. Nothing's a morning roll. It's a Scottish. It's a Scottish lot, and the Birmingham lot call it cobs. So, you know, it's definitely a sausage roll. You buy a roll from Tesco's, you put sausage in it, it's a sausage roll. Anyone? I don't know, Stevenson. The thing is, Luton have always got, you know, all clubs have got their next manager in mind, haven't they? Just in case. Do I think he'll go Southampton? After the fact that he went to Stoke, failed after 7 months, like Southampton are a huge club in comparison. In the Premier League, a lot harder tactics, a lot harder everything. You know, they're buying a manager to make sure they do not go down. Is Nathan Jones up for that? He'd certainly take us well. I say Pep Guardiola. Yeah, just get Pep in at Luton. Absolutely. So Michael, if you want to join the game, you come into my Discord in my bio, and then on there is a how to play section, and you can go through and see it all there. Or Jose Mourinho. I think he's free. Right, let's call him in, shall we?
Received, stay 5 now. Heading past the co-op, this past Vanilla Unicorn, now heading past Benny's.
Stay 5.
November 254, you need to identify yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to go
myself.
and clear the south side now.
Duff, you free on radio too?
I believe.
Let's see who else. Where is he? Where's Lumsden? Nope, not there. Okay, cool. We'll speak to him in a second.
Lumsden, I believe, is down in the
Towards
sales
Grove Street,
process
just by the
on someone.
petrol station.
Okay, no worries. Let's have a look where.
RP, you take over. If
Let's
we
see
can
who
get
we've
over to
got.
Chase as well, anyone that's on this? That's an addition.
Whiskey was here as well. I don't know where
Currently on
he's
route,
gone.
what's your
Oh,
radio?
he's here. He's on radio.
Box it, box it, box it, quick! Box him the other side!
Good box, good box.
X-ray Golf 1. X-ray Golf 1, you're receiving.
Even.
Can I have you on Chase for a sec, please?
Yeah.
Hello, mate. You're right.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you free for PD meeting early for the commanders?
Currently got a suspect that I'm taking to NHS with a gunshot wound because of the massive scene that's ongoing right now.
Received. Okay, no worries. Can I have you in the meeting room once you're ready?
Yeah, can do, mate.
Thank you.
Lumsden's on radio.
Take the
Lumsden,
left.
Lumsden. Where's Lumsden?
Minor
X-ray Tango
RTC with the wall heading west down San Andreas Avenue. Nearest
What
post
radio on is he on?
728. Speeds of in excess of 100
Minor,
miles an
PD
hour.
mate.
DRA is going to be automatically high due to believing that this is someone from the scene.
Evening,
14K.
Maxi. How you doing? Good to see you.
Still heading
South
southwest
might be
down
out of
San
job,
Andreas
and then you never know.
Speeds now in excess of 140 miles an hour.
snooze
Taking a
that.
right.
What else we got?
Welfare check
Minor head
ready.
pop. Minor head pop.
Oh god.
If Luton's manager does not does leave,
Still heading northwest.
yeah, I'm
down
not
Basie Avenue.
sure
Can we?
who. And MRP streamer MPD, whoever you want. Okay, no worries, Max. Appreciate you. You will be on the big screen any second now.
Alright, it's
Postal
okay. I've got him.
674, taking a right, followed by a left.
Cool. We're just getting everything
followed by a
sorted.
right, 671.
Where's it?
Can we
X-ray
move
Tango
this
1.
on Chase radio, please?
Yeah, received.
Thank you.
X-ray Tango 1. Can I have you on
coming up just
secondary?
now.
Oh, yeah, coming up. Cool. Who else is there? Delta
Swift.
2. Can I have you in the meeting room, please?
Yeah, I'm coming. Anyone free for a pickup? Post 852, please.
Anyone else? Anyone else? No, I can't see. Badandi. I don't know where Badandi is at the moment. Cool. How's things then? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, all good. All good.
Good stuff. Good to hear. Right, let's pause that. Cool. I am head of police. Yes, Baz, I am indeed. Bloody hell, how many officers? There's a lot of officers in. Yeah, it's good. Well, it's meeting night, isn't it? So, but we've obviously taken on all them new SOs, PCSOs. So then obviously they're in as well.
Hello,
How are we?
Good.
Good stuff. Duff is just taking someone to NHS. He'll be along shortly. I'm not sure where Badandi is. I believe Robbie has been excused for the night.
I believe Badandi is just on his flight.
Just on his flight. Perfect. Cool. Well, we'll just chat away while we're... how is everyone doing?
Good. Not bad at all.
Good. Anything you want to bring up to me?
Nothing from CID this week, no.
Okay. And how's the push for X-Ray Tango 2 looking?
It's looking good. It's more likely made up my mind. More likely going to be Danny Cooper.
Okay.
He's putting the work. He's putting
Yeah,
the hours in. He's MDTs.
The meetings are usually 9 till half 9 is when we'll be back out on the streets. There's no bonus this week, so they're really good to listen to be honest. Especially if you want to join the police and stuff like that.
And I've had a lot of emails when I announced that I'm going to be choosing that X-Tiger 2. On that day, I had a lot of emails, people recommending him or putting him up for the nomination, so yeah.
He did really well last night, I believe, doing the training and stuff like that, I'm told.
Yeah, I've seen him very busy with PCSOs and that as well. He's been out in the van for them.
Sweet. Sounds good. There's a few things need to address, obviously. I've been made aware of the bail situation.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got... I've been in most of the day in meetings with the mayor and some of the lawyers. So what we've come up with, which is kind of what it was already, but just slightly defined. We want to try and obviously get ComServe up and running a little bit more, if we can. So anything sort of under 20 months, we could look to do ComServe. So it'd be like, hello buddy, you right? Oh.
Nope.
It's robot impersonation?
No.
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 Some voice box issues there, but Andy, my man.
Yeah. So what the plan is, hopefully, we'll try and use ComServe a lot more, under 20, stuff like that. And what we'd end up doing is, with ComServe, because it's 20 seconds per task, sort of work out what the jail time would be, and then add that on. With the, as well, nope, still nope. With obviously regards to the fine, then they're looking at potentially 5 times the fine or be 10 times. So it says ComServe 20 or less. ComServe is an option with base fine or 5 times fine and amount maybe 10 times. Because obviously ComServe is better for obviously than going to prison. What we're then talking about with lawyers is that if lawyers are on, obviously everyone gets offered a lawyer, regardless, because obviously that's what you meant. If police have caught the person fair and square, then obviously, and the criminal's not happy, then obviously a lawyer will be shown all the evidence. Then it's down to the police and the lawyer to come up with a suitable outcome. We don't have we don't have active judges at the moment. The 2 active judges are either on holiday or not around. So yeah, no worries. So we kind of need to yeah, that's better.
That's better.
So we need to kind of come up with a plan with the lawyers that is going to work for everyone. I mean, obviously, if we still can't come up with it, then obviously court will have to pend. But you know, our job is to try and work with lawyers at the end of the day. If there's no lawyers in the city, people will still be offered a lawyer, but obviously they won't receive one. If it's 35 months or above, and there's clear evidence that can be brought to the table that you are 100% guaranteed that you've caught him fair and square, then obviously they would represent themselves in the round the table, and you would show them all the evidence and try and work to a possible solution. If still after that dispute that you can't work out, then obviously you bail them to a lawyer, and then a lawyer would have to be present. You would then bail them with like 3 times the amount of the fine in the look at. So if for instance he's going down for £5,000 fine, you'd then bail it obviously 3 times that and bail him and put an anklet tag on. he has to be on bail, or he or she, I should say, sorry, would be on bail for 48 hours. Within them 48 hours, it's our job to obviously either get a lawyer in and talk to them or sort it out. If they break that bail condition and commit another crime, they are guilty for all crime, including the one they're on bail for. They're basically breaching their term and conditions.
Right.
If after 48 hours no agreement's been come and we've not got anything arranged, then obviously their bail terms are null and void, but they're still under investigation. So they can commit crime again after that, but it won't go against the bail term, if that makes sense, because 48 hours is quite a long time if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If they go MIA for the 48 hours and not in at all like that, then obviously it's discretionary about their bail conditions.
I really, really hope this has gone on email somewhere because.
Yeah, oh no,
this is
100%. I'm
be
gonna
a
put
thing.
this all. I'm gonna put this all in the email, but I'm also gonna mention this in the meeting as well. But I just wanted to give you guys the little booster to let you guys know. Cool, Duff.
Yes.
I was just explaining the bail situation. I'll explain it again in there, so I don't have to repeat myself.
Yeah, no worries.
Spoken to the guys that are here so far. Have you got any queries that you want to bring up before we go into the main meeting?
Not that I know of.
Okay, and how's your quest for X-Ray Golf 2 looking?
Not good to be fair, mate.
And why is that?
I just can't find someone that seems to tick all the boxes.
Okay, that's fine. Now, obviously, you got a little bit more time. Have you tried to give them a week on each? I know, obviously, we've only been a week, so that's a no. But have you sort of toyed with the idea and spoken to them about this week? You're going to go for it. Anyone that wants to, put yourself forward, and you give them a week as almost commander next to you to help.
Yeah. I have had a few units which has sent reasons and try to prove themselves.
Okay.
Sadly, the unit that was proving themselves the most kind of got sacked from PD.
Yep. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I spoke to him and just said, look, you can't be taking people on ride-alongs that are civilians, giving them police badges, and getting them to enter prison with you and arrest people and all sorts. It's just a no-no. Anything worse, we're doing giving them a weapon. When we do these type of things, they're all got to be organised and planned and everything like that. You can't just be taking anyone off the street because they want to be a police officer. And he knew that once he's done it, and obviously it's unfortunate that the position is where it is.
Yep.
But obviously we'll move on from there. Training wise, have you guys come up with any more training since the last week that you've been on?
We did do a training session last Tuesday. We do
Okay.
have another one scheduled tomorrow, which
Cool.
Griffins has
That's
given me a
everyone do good.
location of an idea.
Yep.
So I'm going to check that out after the meeting.
Yep.
Nice one.
Perfect.
We did
Forrester,
a training session.
2 seconds, sorry.
Sorry.
Apologies to barge in, gents.
How can we help?
Of course, I spoke to you a couple of days ago about the meeting minutes.
Can you
about
hear me,
getting
yeah?
notes for the meetings.
Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Cool.
Anyone?
Yes, we can
Yeah,
hear
you're
you.
good, but Andy.
I was just wondering if, of course, towards the end of this command meeting, if you can just bring me in so that I can get your points written down before you speak the points, because of course there's going to be a lot to get down.
Of course, no worries. The main points I'll send you over in emails, so you've got most of them. And then, yeah, we'll go from there.
Radio check.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool, so Forrester's going to take notes of the meeting and he'll upload them into our channels.
Nice
Sit
one.
down in the chair, mate.
Up here, had a training session
Somebody
on
talking
Wednesday.
or what?
Yep.
It was, went really well. Got a couple of photos together and stuff like that. It was quite good. Set out the cones and that, breaking disties, obstacle courses, and then ended
Good.
off with a real life scenario chase with Pit and comms and that involved.
Good stuff.
Got
Sit down there,
feedback.
Peter.
A lot of
Sit
folk
chair.
really enjoyed it. They all
Good.
everyone in the unit seemed to be having a great
There you
time.
go.
I've got a lot of people. Well, I'm hearing that a lot
I
of
think
people
he
are
has.
interested in joining RPU just now. So it's just a matter
Hello?
of waiting to see.
Hello.
Hello.
Jesus Christ, I think we went deaf overnight.
We're just practicing our routine.
Right, cool. So that's good. That's what we want, training sessions. Duff, obviously, if you need to practice on like house robberies and stuff like that, obviously strongly recommend like the traffic signs, stuff like that, and you can put them up in designate a house out the way, potentially Polito maybe out the way, because you can enter it when you want, and then just do a training session on it and stuff like that.
We have our trialist E Rose. He came up with a really good idea. He's actually started. I've made a separate file location in the emails called RTCs.
Okay.
Basically, what it is it's going to be RTCs that we do it for our unit, but we'll do it for every other offset. It's up to them if they want to do it as well. But we'll do it for every RTC we see. But if we arrive in an RTC, we basically put down the details of it all, and it's not pinning the blame on no one. It's in the email section if anyone wants to have a look. It's not pinning the blame on anything like that. It's just recording RTCs just to see if we can work on the amount of RTCs. It's one thing I'm noticing there's a lot more happening due to speeds and stuff like that, especially on the freeway. So he created one that's a very big, detailed, quite impressive, nice dialect he's put in there.
My Twitch is Deggy UK. Feel free to come on over. Link is in the bio if need be. Cool. And what about activity levels from both Duff and Traffic? How are you looking, Duff and Lumsden?
On you go, Duff.
I have a few units which seem to not want to speak to me for some reason, and
like
have
who?
not been like Rory, I've emailed him about his activity, no reply, no LOA, so I'm not sure what's going on with him. And I spoke to Jordan about forgetting his shift logs.
Yep.
But other than that, I think we're good.
Well, if needs be, just message me after who you want to know, and I can have a look to see when they were last in duty, and then if it's been too long, then we can obviously move on. Obviously, we've got our 2 weeks ago now, who passed out last week. They're obviously coming into their second week of response now, and then anyone else that may have obviously been in normal. So if we need to look for more trialists, is that what you want to do?
Can do, yeah.
Okay, no worries. Lumsden, how are you looking?
Activity's been really good. I think Wayne's done 40 plus odd hours this week, which is
good, nice,
very good. Same with Cooper, he's really good as well. Everyone's activity is really good. I've been checking the MDTs when I'm flying in, and they seem to be, each of them has managed to do a couple of successful arrests.
Should be, yes. Simmies does, should be.
So, yeah, activity's all
Hey, doing CPS, good to see you. Perfect, cool. Do you need any more additionals for now, or should we concentrate on Duff? Because like I don't know how long we're going to be until guns are in the city, but I can't see them being too long now.
Yeah, we've got. I think we've got six.
Do you guys have police control? We're waiting on our new dispatch system. As soon as that comes in, then we will have it, Ricard.
RPU, which obviously.
I'm good, thank you, CPS. I'm good.
I don't think we need as much units as that. 6 plus the 7, so 13. But definitely, if ARU are needing a hand, then we can always advise them if they've got an interest in ARU.
Ali, yeah, as I said earlier, he's done well at 6 years for us, but perfect. Cool. Povey, how are you getting on?
Yeah, all good, all good. I just had someone mention something earlier to me. He wanted me to bring it forward regarding when people come to get back their vehicles from the impound.
Yep.
Do they have to have a driving license to be able to get their vehicle back from the impound?
So what I normally do, if someone hasn't got a driving license on them, I ask for their name. I then go through some details with them, find out their date of birth, their cars they may have in the garage, other cars. Just say, you know, go down the vehicle list that they've got and say, what's the registration of this vehicle? Just pick a random one. If you are happy that they are that person, then I would obviously, you can go for it. But if you're not, then say, look, I can't guarantee that's you, so I'm not giving you the car back.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's what I normally do. It's just someone mentioned to people that they shouldn't be letting vehicles out unless they have
I'll mention it in the meeting. Yeah, I'll mention it in the meeting.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No worries, thank you. But apart from that note, RU's pretty good. We've had a lot of new PCSOs come in. So numbers are getting back up again, which is good.
Nice stuff.
Good stuff. Good to hear. But Andy.
Yeah, I can hear you all now.
Wicked. Hey. How's everything going with you?
Yeah, a few issues to deal with. I think I don't know if both of your numbers are right now. Did you say?
Yeah, I've got quite a lot of new PCSOs, as I just said, so pretty good.
As I was saying, to I believe it Lumsden, I was saying the other day, and we should try and
Evening.
not saying that
He's not
stop
on.
people
No,
moving
he's
across,
sorting
but I
out
think we
his
need to be putting, you know, a little
escape room
number
tonight,
stopgap
I believe.
thing on the, so we're not constantly losing like 7 straight out of the unit. Obviously, it leaves Covey at a bit of disadvantage, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm all for people transferring, but there needs to be. I think we need to have
definitely.
like
I'll use a
limit,
really
I think.
important unit as well. So definitely the numbers.
I agree. I mean, what I also said the other day to Badandi is that I have allowed people when they've asked me with different trainings. So if someone turned around from traffic and goes, "Can I get negotiation trains?" I'm happy as long as everyone agrees with it that if they want training for certain things, then I'm happy for them to enhance their ability to police. However, the moment that it comes down to it in real life and there's another unit that's actually meant to be doing it, they obviously do it. But it's for times where they're not on and stuff like that. But obviously as well, moving forward, the more people know, the better it is for everyone, isn't it? So I'm happy for as long as they get to PC. Once they hit PC, then they can start taking different training that maybe not to their advantage, but you know, at least it's back of knowledge type of stuff. And then at that way, we may, although we've only got response on at the time, if they're, you know, or sorry, if we've got any traffic on at the time, at least they can do stuff and etc.
Yeah, just while I remember. Remember other week I asked you guys to give sergeants and inspectors some tasks to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have they fed it back to you guys what they've done?
So I've got one thing I need to speak to more likely yourself, GC1 and CID about. It's maybe a big task.
I should do, yes, Keeler. I should go to the Sheffield match.
I think it's a really good idea, but it's probably going to take me about 5-10 minutes to explain. And I think we're running out of time here, so maybe after this I'll get you in.
Yep, sounds good to me. Everyone happy?
Yeah.
Cool, should we go do it?
And then, well, she kept shouting at me to sit down, but then lets everyone else stand up, and they're just talking to PCSOs like a piece of shit.
Right,
What did you back to?
What's happening? What's happening?
Yes, mate.
Is it possible to speak to you in private, mate?
Yeah, no worries.
Right, who's been a dick in there?
He's just talking.
Right.
No, listen. No,
But Andy.
Oh.
He's fucked, yeah. He's just told a PCSO that his mum's 5 deep under, and he's just saying that
Who's
like,
this?
I'm fat and
Right.
no, he's calling me fat and stuff, mate.
Yeah, they're being absolutely horrible,
And
mate.
I
I'm not
come
going
to
to
him, I was
lie.
like, your attitude stinks, mate. You better stop. You've already been told once already about calling people fat and stuff. He goes, oh, pipe down or something about my ma and shit. I told my ma something about my mum's like 5 feet under and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, he's being fucking disgusting, mate.
And he's giving grief to PCSOs and stuff like that.
What Plinton,
Saying
yeah?
stuff saying stuff about his mums and stuff like that.
Let me go
It's
grab him.
disgusting. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Got that, mate.
Hello, mate.
Right, lad. After you, mate.
Where is he? What Plinton?
Yeah.
Follow me.
Mate.
Right, what have you been chatting in there?
Nothing. I'm just having a laugh at everybody. He started greeting.
Apparently there's a line that you keep crossing.
No.
So, do you think it's acceptable to say his mother's 5 foot under?
I didn't say that.
Right, I've got a meeting to deal with. I'll deal with it after the meeting. And obviously I'll get the body cam footage from it. I've asked you once already, being a sergeant who was potentially going to inspector, saying stuff like that, if it's true...
I'm not a sergeant.
He was a sergeant.
I'm an inspector.
Even worse.
I didn't say it about his, I said it about mine.
Shouldn't be saying it. I'm going to find out after the meeting and get the body cam footage from it and deal with it from there, okay? And an inspector, I've already told you last week about that. If it's true, Dylan, I don't want that in the police force. I've already said to you many a times. Each week, we have fun, we have lines that we cross and we don't cross. And it's getting very close. I'll deal with it after the meeting. I don't want to hear any more. Right, let's go. I can't until that's what they've said is that's what's happened. Fair enough, but I'm gonna deal with it after because I want to actually hear it for myself to be able to bring it to my attention, sort of thing. Yes, mate.
Can I just have a quick chat?
He fucks around every week about it, so he needs to wind his neck in.
Mass scene with 14k. I was just told by Charlie Killer 05 to bring it up with you.
Exactly
myself and an officer on scene pressed state 0 6 times.
Yep.
It took officers responding just over 2 minutes to get any other additionals to the scene. And by that time, we had both been down and we were about to be taken hostage as well. So he said just to raise it because the response time to the state 0 wasn't good.
Okay. I don't know what was going on, so I'll find out who the highest officer on at the time was and find out what's the issue.
Okay, perfect.
Whether there was something else that was going on or not, I'm not sure. So we'll find out afterwards.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just got told by Charlie Killer 05 to bring it up to you before the meeting. That's all.
Yeah, no worries. I'll mention it in the meeting anyway.
Ah, perfect. Cool. That's fine. Thank you very much.
Cool. Let's go for a meeting. How are you doing, guys?
How you doing, Tom?
Good, you?
Yeah, not bad. Not sure if you've heard, but Frank's now in the legal team.
Fair enough.
And to be fair, he's just done a good job downstairs.
Sounds good. If you can't beat him, join him.
Exactly.
Cool. Let's go do it.
I think they're still doing 2 or 3 processes and then they're done.
Perfect. Cool. No problem. Are they? There's still a few down there, is there?
Yeah, I think there's 2, potentially 3 left.
Okay.
I think we had 8 in custody in total.
I see there's quite a few coming up, so we'll wait a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
For him.
All right.
Would you like to become RPE, mate?
Welcome. Cheers.
Jordan.
George. Nice to meet you, George.
Mate.
Can you borrow you 2 secs? Both of you.
Go and see Inspector Lunsman. He'll sort you out.
Have you got a body cam of what he was saying?
I've got it.
Alright, just send me it and then I'll deal with it after.
For the people down because we've got fucking 6 or 7 of them down there and we need the evidence.
No, I don't.
My
evidence has already been submitted into the evidence locker.
Yep. Okay, so absolutely nobody in this room has any evidence to do with that.
So I've got body cam and photograph evidence. Body cam evidence.
Cool, we'll just wait for people to join us. How are we all doing then, chat? How are we? I'm a massive LTFC fan. Nice. Can't wait to get my PC. Yeah, come and join us. Absolutely, it's so good fun. Hey, didn't love my kids. Hope you're well.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm very good. Work was good over the weekend. It was very good. Evening. How are we, Oscar? Hope you're well. Starting to become a regular thing. Yeah, it is starting to become a regular thing, Watkinson. It just evening all. How are we doing?
Thank you. All good.
Is that lawyer waiting outside to come in or something? Because you just ring him in there.
Which one? Frank, I'll let him out.
Yeah. Okay.
4 lights on, apparently.
Alright, I'll send somebody down to get you. No, it's...
Where is he? I'll run down.
He's at the PD gates. He wants to come in for the meeting.
Alright.
Yes, please, could you grab that?
Is the lawyer taking part in the meeting?
No, so as I said to you in the announcements, that I've been in talks with the lawyers all day today and the mayor regarding bail. So I've invited him down to the meeting today just to listen in. He won't say anything, but he just wants to engage with us to how we do things to hopefully work on the same pathway. So at the end of the day, lawyers are in the city now and they're hopefully here to stay. Of course, they're here to try and pick out faults on us, but at the same time, they need to know how we work to make sure them faults that we may be committing are not faults and they're just how we're training it type scenario. Because at the end of the day, as I said to him, I ask everyone to be trained to a certain standard. And of course, obviously, you guys know a basic sections and stuff like that. If they start pulling out Section 127B of the 1946 Human Rights Act or whatever like that, then it's no good to anyone. So we try and keep on a level playing field. And that's obviously, we encourage more lawyers to come down and watch what we do. And then they can obviously replicate that. I am just stalling for a minute just to wait for the rest of them. So apologies for anyone sitting around. We're just waiting for the remaining, so I don't have to repeat myself. But how is everyone?
Good, how are you?
Good. Good. PCSOs?
Yeah, good.
How are you finding your first few days?
Oh, I mean, I had a good few days actually. Bumped into a few rude people, but nothing I can't handle, mate.
Welcome to the force.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you very much.
The daily here,
Glad to be here.
Good stuff. Good to hear. Who else are we waiting on?
A great way to measure success in the police is when they're taken to Twitter, publicly threatening you by name.
Don't worry, you won't have signed your PCSO badge until you've been taken hostage. Don't worry.
Oh, what? So how long till I get taken hostage then?
Well, it's up to you how long that is, but it's almost.
Maybe I'll go for a walkabout on my own after this then.
It's almost a certain, so you might as well just tick that one off your list.
All right then. JD, all right then, sweet.
But hopefully not.
I was never taken hostage unless
Oh, there we go then. Let's.
No, you're not the only one. I was
taking,
like my second PC.
HP, good to speak to you. Feel free to take a seat at the back or wherever you want to make yourself comfortable.
I got taken 5 times.
I never got taken.
Right, have we got everyone in here now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I believe so, sir.
Fantastic. As I said, welcome in everyone. Apologies goes for Robbie tonight. He's unfortunately out and about, so he can't make it. We'll do the standard box. Has anyone got their badge that they would like to hand in?
That's fast.
Go on, Lanley.
Perfect. I'll speak to you after. Anyone else got any, would like to hand in their badge? Or is everyone here for another week?
I'm here till the end, sir.
So
fantastic.
Stay strong.
Right, so that means everyone is happy with the last week and they're ready for another strong week. Good to see. Lovely to see all of you here. Thank you for coming down. Obviously today there's a few points I want to bring up and I'll pass you on. I don't want to sit here boring you like I do every week. The main point, as I said in the announcements, is about the lawyers and the bail-in situation. So we've come up a bit of a plan. We want to also use community service a lot more. Anything sort of under 20 months, you can send them away for community service. Obviously, bearing in mind community service for any of the newcomers, you think about ComServe, the person's plane ticket, and then how many tasks. Each task takes roughly 20 seconds. So work that out depending on how many minutes you're sending down for potential jail time, and obviously add that up. And then with the fine, same thing. You either send them down for the fine, or if it's a larger time, then obviously you add up on the fine. Lawyers, if they're in the city, we want lawyers to be same as RAC. If we've got a car out there, we want RAC to come and pick the car up. Same thing with lawyers. If someone gets arrested, it is their right to ask for a lawyer and have a lawyer present for legal advice. Even if it is the lawyer comes down and you say, look, just arrested him, clean as day, I've got all the body cam footage to prove that he has just run out of that house, run out of that shop, and he's arrested, blah, blah, blah. Then the lawyer may come down and say, yep, fair enough, you've got too much evidence, I'm not going to take the case. But if there isn't enough evidence or there is a little bit of discrepancy, then of course a lawyer will come down and you'll take them through to the meeting room. If there's CID available, call them down and they'll obviously help. Or if there's no CID and there's a higher up, then obviously give them a shout if you don't feel confident. We are trying to push out you guys more and more to help with interviews because obviously it's good experience. I will talk about the prison stuff after, don't worry. If you cannot come to a agreement with lawyer and there's, you've got good evidence, they don't think you've got good evidence and you're just getting nowhere, then obviously we can push it to court. We're talking about sort of 35 months or more for court. If there is no lawyers on, you've got clear evidence of it. Anything over 35 months, I would strongly recommend trying to work out with that criminal, show them the evidence, prove to them that you've got good enough evidence, and work something out with them. Because at the end of the day, it's unfortunate there are no lawyers in the city at the time, but if you can't come to an agreement, then obviously you would bail them and obviously get a lawyer involved. If you do have to bail them, then we'll be putting them on an anklet tag, and they'll be bailed for 48 hours. And they'll also, 2 seconds, it'll be 3 times the fine. So if you're sending them down for £5,000, then 3 times the amount, send them off with bail for that, and obviously put an anklet tag on them. If after 48 hours you can't come to an agreement with the lawyer, or you can't get hold of a lawyer, etc., then obviously the 48-hour bail terms will be up, and then they just go on to investigation. During them 48 hours, if they commit another crime, their whole sentence for their bail terms, everything will be breached, and they'll be sentenced for the whole lot, including what they've just done.
Yep.
Everyone happy so far with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Question.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yep.
How are we handling that in the MDTs if they commit another
So-
crime? Are we?
So what happens is, obviously, in the MDT, you will state that the person is, or you'll put all the information in there. If you can't come to an agreement and you have to bail them, you put it on the MDT incident reports and under the person's name as well, to say bailed, and put out exactly how much that you bailed them for. Because you're bailing them, you may have to do it for your Z menu and leave it blank, because obviously you haven't processed them, and there'll be nowhere to reprocess them. So obviously do it through your thing and put it in the description underneath. And then make sure that you put in their actual marker that they're on bail for X amount, and refer back to the incident report. So anyone else that looks at them and tries to search them up, it will prove to them that they are on bail. And obviously just make sure there's an active investigation against the MDT. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, mate.
Cool.
All good.
I've got a question as well.
Yeah.
If they're gone on bail, are we to be putting them on an ankle bracelet?
Yes.
And
As
how do we access the? How do we use that to see
So-
where they are? Because that's not been working.
So what you do, for anyone that doesn't know, you go up to the nearest person, i.e. the suspect, and you do think about anklet. That will put an anklet on, and if you want to take it off, it's exactly the same procedure. You just think about anklet to take it off. To find their location, you do anklet and their citizen ID.
Okay.
So their
And
long
then how
citizen
does that
ID.
get-
That will then
Yeah,
ping up.
Sat nav.
That will then ping up in the sat nav exactly where they are, just like it would
For our
either for anyone that was in their
yeah.
previous, or for instance, if a ping comes up to say there's a shop robbery, it will ping exactly their location.
Okay.
Am I
I'm gonna
correct in
test that.
assuming that?
Hold on, one at a time. Hold on,
working,
one
yeah.
at a time. One at a time.
That
Sorry,
wasn't
am I just-
working when I tried that. Sorry.
Okay.
Am I assuming correctly that the citizen ID is that which is on the MDT?
That's correct. Yes.
What if they fly in and fly out, sir?
The citizen ID will always remain the same. It's the number. If everyone looks at their MDT and search their own name or whatever, it is that number, that long number.
I've been using flight IDs.
No, it's citizen ID, the GCN or TUK or whatever. That's the
makes
number
more
that you use.
sense. Fantastic.
It's a lot more sense now, that does.
We just get a cancel
Can we
on the, oh,
can
never
we
mind.
have? Is there an anklet or a tag system sort of log in the email system, or can we get that?
Certainly look to add it, but as long
Yeah, I
as you're
think it'd be
obviously
a good
adding,
idea.
as long as you're adding it into the system, i.e. through their marker, just say they've got one, like a detain and arrest put out for them, then everyone knows. What you also need to remember, guys, if you are bailing people, you need to get them to give you your contact details, so you can put the phone number in the MDT and against their notes. So if we do have to contact them, then obviously we'll contact them through phone. Happy with that?
Fantastic. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Cool.
that's good. Thank you.
Okay, so the next thing, been speaking to a few of the training team. I want to try and get away from the spreadsheets as much as I can and try and keep it all in the city. That's checklists, that's everything. If everyone wants to have a look in the MDT now, under my name, Tom Roberts, you'll be able to see in my notes section. you can see PCSO checklist, the times it is done, when I've done it, and the police training, what level training I am. Everyone see that? So that is edible at any time, and it's obviously there is a template that I've put in the email system for that. It is recorded as well, so anyone that tries to give a few more training notes to themselves than they should, then obviously it is recorded, so obviously we will find that one out. We're trying to be honest here and try and keep away. I'd rather you guys, if you're doing a PCO checklist or you're doing training and everything like that, I'd rather you try and keep in the MDT as much as possible. At least then, you know, you don't have to, if for anyone that's got one head or whatever, it's all about trying to do everything in here. Does that look good?
Yeah, that's going to help because sergeants don't all have access to the spreadsheet.
Exactly.
They can obviously check.
You don't need to go through different spreadsheets. All you do is click on the person that's the police officer, and then it'll go through that.
Cool.
Question?
Good.
Question about that at all? Anyone got a question about that?
I just realised you don't have a vehicle at all. All good. No vehicles registered.
Nope. I'm committed to the job.
God.
Yep.
That's what we like. You are PR?
I don't. Someone's talking.
Yeah, mate, just listening.
Badandi is the person that's in charge of the trainers for now. And then obviously he will branch out to more trainers. And obviously if you do want to show interest in training, then obviously speak to Badandi. Cool. I've not heard too many issues this week. It's been quite a quieter week, hasn't it, on the force, which is personally myself, I quite like that.
I wouldn't say quiet as such, but I think that each situation has been closed down correctly, handled correctly, with no like issues, the backlash after them.
Yep. Which is exactly what obviously we want. Not only that, I was told there was a state 0 not too long ago. Obviously, if we are a state 0, that is the main priority that we have to go towards. If you're doing anything and you can get away, that is the one thing you do have to get away to. If you're at a traffic stop, for instance, and a state 0 comes in, that traffic stop, unlucky, you go into state 0. Just say, yep, it's your lucky day. Off you go to state 0, etc. State 0 is one of us asking for backup or NHS, so we need to make sure that we get there as quickly as we can to try and save them. Obviously, if you've just had an... Oh, go on. Pinky Mike, let's go. Thank you very much for the 2 months.
Subject of what we should be doing. One thing that we have done a lot this week is there's a lot of officers kind of, every time there is a situation, we kind of use the city rules as an excuse to stop things from happening, if that makes sense, instead of just carrying on with what should be happening, if that makes sense.
100%. And as I've said to every single one of you, the standards that we are looking for. I gave an example the other day. I think it was yesterday when we talked about this bail situation. Had a house robbery yesterday. The person, body cam footage, quite clear as day. We've got body cam of the person coming out the house exactly as the alarm gets set off. They run around the back, get into a car, 2 or 3 doors down, drive past the police they're being shot at, and they get away, for instance. What you can talk about there is, well, you've got clear as day body cam about it, but you go about, if they then get arrested and say they're a cleaner, for instance, okay, you're a cleaner, no problem. Let's have a look. You search them. Have they got any cleaning gear on them? No, they don't. Okay, well then how have you been cleaning if you've got no cleaning gear on you? Why have you got knuckle dusters and a knife on you if you've been cleaning? Stuff like that. And the same with, for instance, stolen vehicles when they come in. With a stolen vehicle, if it's a rental car, okay, if it's a rental car, no problem. Let's have a look. Where's the documentation? You've not got any documentation. Well, it's not a rental car. You've not got the suffice thing. We're trying to look for every possibility. If you go with what they've got until they haven't got the sufficient evidence for it. Because at the end of the day, I know we're all police. We all know our side of the law, but I'm sure every single one of you, if you're going to go rob a house, you're not just going to go rock up and rob it. If you're going to have that backup plan just in case, you may end up going there as, you know, have some tools on you just in case, or rather than a smash and grab. So that's what we're trying to look for. Yeah, we got a question at the back.
Yeah, it's just many things about this robbery and stuff like that. I've gone to many different calls where people are coming out saying they're builders and shit like that.
Yep.
But all they're having on them is hammers and stuff. So I've arrested them because they don't have anything else on them, no paperwork or anything. But then they're saying they're builders, so because they've got a hammer, it's like, well, no. But then they're saying they are, so I can't really do much.
Well, yeah. The thing is, like, people don't. The imagination of some people is just smash and grab still. Because, like, if you're a builder, are you driving a work van, or why are you driving your McLaren P1 to a builder's job type thing, and you've got a hammer on you? But what other things have they got on them? If they're a tradesman, might not just have a hammer. There's plenty of other tools out there that they can use. And if they're just rocking up with a hammer, then they just smash the window to get in and rob the house.
May I add to that, sir? Sir, can I ask something, sir?
Yeah, one at a time.
Sir? Yeah, so over here at PCSO with the City Haircut. So what? Let's just say theoretically we turn up to, I don't know, a shop, and these guys are dressed up. They've got asbestos masks. And it's totally believable. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't enter the building. What do you know? What if they are disguised?
Absolutely. Go with it.
Where do we go from that?
So obviously there may be times where there's asbestos. Why have they gone in the first place? If the alarm's been set off, could it have been building work that they've set it off by mistake? You've got to have a look at their storyline that they're going with. If it's 100% believable, then fair enough. Okay, you've done your work. Keep going. Keep the city safe. Well done. But if you find things, for instance, if they've turned up in a random vehicle, or yes, they may have asbestos going and they've got all the masks and everything like that. But what else are they doing in there? You got to watch for that type of thing. And you at the end of the day, you always, as police, they're innocent until proven guilty. We've got to prove that they are actually robbing that shop. But if they've covered every point, then you hold your hand up and say, well, "Yep, well done. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you next time," or whatever. And
so basically, like, if they have got one over us, no one's going to get in trouble. Like I said, if they are like asbestos specialists and they fool the whole city, then they look like criminal masterminds, I'd imagine.
Listen, the economy is not our money. The economy is the mayor's money, okay? We are here to protect the city from the criminals. If they are robbing that shop and holding that person to ransom, or there's a hostage, etc., they're the people we're trying to catch. If someone has gone out their way and to help the city, I'm sure all of you would agree that you would rather turn up to a shop and there's builders in there doing the whole work as best as possible. They are, they're knocking away at certain things. They're building certain things. There's nothing that you can pick out as they're doing wrong. You'd much rather that than turn up, smash and grab. Okay, let's have a demand, blah, blah, blah. See you on the chase type thing. You want to go with that, and you encourage that type of thing, because that's why we're here. We're here to look after the city, and if they're here looking after the city, building, fixing stuff, then brilliant.
May I add something from earlier? Sorry.
One after another.
It's to the officer that was asking about the house robbery situation. Of course, Tom mentioned here that you can look at what else they have on them.
I know, James. I know.
Tools that are used, for instance, to break into houses is also one thing to kind of look out for. If you suspect there's an ulterior motive, just understand what they might need to achieve that ulterior motive. And if you can find that on them, well, you've got some evidence there already.
Thank you, Mike, in that 5 gifted.
Can I just add to
What
that,
are you saying?
Thermite,
thank you so
obviously,
much. Very kind of you.
Will be classed as going equipped because they're able to use thermite to be able to go through into the locks.
Yeah, I think the general thing is, like, if they're putting the effort in to put a
nice one, very kind of
hey,
Josh, good to see you. Welcome in.
If somebody's just writing a one line and a
Mike,
piece
you've
of
gone
paper
up to
saying,
the number one in the leaderboard. Let's go. Thank you.
Do you know what I mean? You've got to.
Yeah, no. Same goes with rental cars and that. If they show you a document, a rental agreement, and it's pretty a bad document, it's not even got dates, it's not got signatures, it's not got like how much it was worth or how much agreement they came with. You need to weigh it up. It needs to be a legit, document. You need to go through it properly and have a good read of it.
And that's the detective skills that we have, If someone's parked 3 doors down from a house, well, why would they be doing that if they're cleaning it? All these different scenarios you can try and pick out, and that's where you start questioning them and then start seeing if they fall short on their answers. Yeah, go on.
All I want to add, so obviously you said with all the gear and things in shops, but what if they're going from shop to shop? Because me and John both had this over there, and it was like 3 shops on the trot, and he said he was doing building work, but all he had was a hammer. But like, say if they did have all the gear and things, what if they're doing all the shops?
So
Surely there's a limit.
When you first come across them, you need to ask them if they plan on doing any other shops and if they have the paperwork in advance. That's kind of how you are best able to kind of make sure that is all valid, and if it's not, stop it. Nip it in the bud there and then.
Yeah, I mean, if you turn up to your second or third one, for instance, you say, okay, no worries. Well, you got many left for the night or whatever, and say, yeah, we just got 2 more, whatever. Okay, where are they going to be? Blah blah blah. And you go and find out them information before they actually do it. If they've got the paperwork to say that, you say, okay, have you got your paperwork for the next 2? And they said, and then you start questioning them through there. And then, for instance, there's nothing stopping you if you know the next place they're going. We've got cameras, we've got CCTV. There's lots of things that you can use to your advantage to find out, the next thing. But ultimately, if they've got it spot on, it's spot on. Just, you go with it. But there's so many detective side of things that you can try to do to work out if their story is 100%.
On the conversation of CCTV, it's worth noting, especially for the new guys, if you check emails, you will find what the CCTV
Screamo, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're well.
Have a look at the shop before you get there. If you can quite
Big up,
clearly
Mike.
see someone
Indeed, big up, Mike.
a shopkeeper with a weapon,
I might start getting some emotes for the regulars.
You've got CCTV
if I can. I've got a few spots left.
So that negates their backstory of being a builder. If you've got CCTV footage of it.
Evening, how are we doing? Good to see you. Evening, Michael, good to see you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Can I just add?
Yeah.
For anybody that wants to know more information, if they're going in disguised as construction workers, you can ask them CSCS cards. If you're going to work on a building, you need a CSCS card as well as a contract for that place. Asbestos also requires licenses, as well as I've seen people disguised as doormen. They need SIA licenses. Ask for paperwork for that. If they can't provide it, then obviously that's where their story starts throwing.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, we're here to do just as good job as them, and if they are providing that good job, then you applaud it. If you can find stuff and they're doing things not 100%, then obviously that's points that you can take out from it. But at the end of the day, guys, we're here to have fun as well and keep the city safe. So as long as you're doing that, that's the main thing. Yes, last one before I move on.
Yeah, can I just get some clarity on regards to searching people when we've had a drug ping nearby? How close is it, and have we got grounds to search?
So you need reasonable suspicion to search someone. So, for instance, if you've had a drug ping in an area, there's no one else around apart from this one person, and they're acting suspicious, no problem. But sometimes it's best to hold off. If a drug ping comes in like it just has, you head down to the rough location, scout out, see what you can look for. If you find someone handing stuff, okay, well, you have their hand in, and then you can start to go in and question them. Depending on their story again and what they're doing, you can then question it. If for the first time, for instance, you've been down there and they say, yeah, we're handing out leaflets. Okay, no worries. Well, this is what we're looking for in the area. If you've got any information, just let us know. If I do obviously come back to the area and you're still here, then I may have to obviously, take this thing further. If you then go down a few minutes later and there's a drug ping and they're there again, say, look, I've obviously made you aware that there's drug ping activities. It's now become a little bit more apparent that you're still here. There's still pings going on, so I'm going to have to search you at this point.
Right, okay.
And then you go from there. You've given them one warning.
You could even ask them for a leaflet, maybe.
Yeah, there's lots of things, but obviously if they are given that leaflet scenario or they're given something like that, fine. But just giving them a warning that if they come back again... Oh my lord, what was... Have I just been shot?
No. Hope not.
No.
No.
Oh dear.
Have you not hit?
I've just... No, Look, can you see the blood on the floor?
Are you okay?
No.
No, mate.
My armor's just gone.
No,
What?
you're good.
There's nothing there.
Oh, good.
I've been hit again.
No, you're good.
Attention seeker.
Literally. Right, okay. I'm literally... Can someone call NHS? I've literally like half health left.
They're in a meeting.
They're all in a meeting.
Yeah, they're in a meeting.
Look,
needs to
can
be,
you
I'll
not
run you
see
up.
my arse?
So I think...
No.
Oh.
It's fucking pretty hard to miss, to be fair.
Wow. All right. Jesus, thanks.
Do you need NHS?
No, I've got a bandage. I'm going to stick that on for now.
To build an arse that big
Right,
and juicy, you
okay.
have to be sat
Well,
on the
alright.
desk for a very long time.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I'll sort it. I'll sort it. Drop me. I'll sort it. You guys take the meeting.
Should I carry
Come on, you.
Right, yeah. Take someone
Anything
else
else
carry on.
before I go? Right.
We're done there.
You're all sacked.
Take over.
Andy, take over, laddie.
Anything to get out of a meeting.
Mate, honestly,
Yeah. Okay. Sure. If you don't want to be in a meeting, just don't hold them.
Mate, I swear to God, I've just been shot in about twice, and I've just been tasered. What the hell just happened there? Is it? Someone was shooting me. Hold on, let me just 2 seconds, guys.
I've got GC1 in my car. He's been shot. Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just going to have a look about this car.
He's more interested in a car than you being shot.
Yeah, tell me about it. What? Is that? Have I missed something over the last?
What?
Right, let me put my mute. Did you just get like the Halloween thing again?
Oh yeah, when you come into NHS, you get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah, no idea why.
Thank you, appreciate you, James. Love the content. And
At
Ben,
least it ain't
thank you
outside
very
our
much.
place.
Appreciate it. Love the content. Very kind of you.
Surgery, or is he? What's this?
We're in our
Hello.
meeting, and
Yes.
GC1 got shot twice by what we believe to be a ghost.
In the butt.
In
Okay.
the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
receipt
the
number
butt.
only 3. He's
I don't
just
know who
come
was shot me in the meeting. I just got shot twice in the.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do one of you do you mind having a look at that? That's all right.
I will be flying out in a minute, guys.
Oh,
You're all right.
There we
with
go.
that?
Okay,
Ah, now he's dead.
I'll come with you, Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'll get this
Oh,
guy
you
back.
got
That's
me.
Dylan. Oh, dear.
Bit of fondling.
Okay.
I'll come out
Hello,
with you, Chris.
Tom. My name's Chris, and I'll be treating you today. What happened to you? So I heard you've been shot.
Honestly, there's 40 of us in that meeting. Not one of us saw anything, and then he just drops to the floor. I've been shot twice in the arse of
Fair
all
enough.
places.
Do we dare ask
You
what
alright, Tom?
GCT was?
He's not on shift this evening.
Hello.
Hello, sorry. I just dealing with it in my head. 2 seconds.
No, not a problem. So did you say you've been shot in the arse?
I have, yeah. Just give me 2 secs.
Okay.
I thought John said he was shot in the arm.
No, the arse.
Cool. Oh, I thought he said the arm.
Hello, mate. I believe there's a modder. Yeah, I'm muted. I believe there's a modder.
Really didn't want that meeting then, did they?
I've just been shot in the arse in the PD meeting by
You need me to get Jim's scalp already.
314.
No, it should be okay.
Yeah. And he shot me again in
You're
PD
okay,
as
Chris.
well. He shot me in NHS as
Yeah.
well.
So he's been shot in the arse.
Just to confirm before I fly
Uh,
out.
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
is anyone
Just
needed
killed
for
me.
anything?
I'm just going to come off radio.
Well,
Okay,
he's in.
Tom.
I'm standing in a
what
PD
we're gonna
meeting, so
do-
it's either that or it's RDM. It's up to you.
No.
Yeah, Dylan. Looking at it,
Yeah.
we might have to do. It's probably a simple surgery, but we need to take him to surgery and
Amputate?
get rid. No, not amputate.
Okay.
But
Amputate his
I
arse.
don't think the bullet has left the wound, so we need to remove the bullet.
Yeah, no worries.
So I'm just going to stabilize him now. I'm going to stop the bleeding, just so we can start performing surgery.
Yep, do you want me to go get the room ready?
Yes, if you could.
Number
Thank
2.
you. Yeah, please.
He can't do a number 2. Be sensitive.
Right, Dylan. I'm just going to go get the scrubs on. Are you able to just ensure that it's not bleed? He's not bleeding out, please. Thank you.
Oh, look, you even got him flowers. That's sweet.
Yeah, I bought you some flowers, GC1. Clearly doesn't care.
Not that kind of scalpel today, I'm afraid. No, it's okay. So the bullet hasn't actually left your system, so the surgery room's just being prepped, and we're going to get that removed for you, okay? But the bleeding has stopped for now.
Perfect. Brilliant. All good. It was a modder. We're back. Cool. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries. Bit of a dodgy meeting then today.
Yeah, I think it was a ghost that wasn't wanted here, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Have a plaster, please.
Cool. Should we go back?
Yes.
Thank you.
They're gonna.
They're prepping a surgery room.
No,
for
they
you.
want you to go into surgery.
Oh, sorry. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
If okay, bear with me 2 seconds.
Do you need to do your meeting, mate? Still, or are you all done? Yeah, that's fine. Chris, if it's all right with you, because they've come out of the meeting and they want to continue it, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Not a problem.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
see you got nice sterile scrubs
Go
on.
for it, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a problem. I'll just remove it now.
Oh, the old-fashioned way, love it.
Yeah, just finger in, twirl around, finger out.
Yeah, right. Sorry,
you can
Tom, this is going to be a bit
volunteer, officer,
uncomfortable.
And can we get CCTV footage of this happening, please, so we can?
Okay, I've got the bullet,
educational
luckily.
purposes.
Yeah, the body
And we'll,
camera.
would you like that for your collection? Yeah, no worries. There you go.
Thank you.
No worries. Yeah, I'm happy to discharge at this moment.
Brilliant. Thank you. Appreciate that.
No worries.
Yeah, no
Thanks,
worries.
guys.
Cheers, guys.
See you later.
Cheers. Right. Let's get back here.
I don't know.
Just carry me a second. Sad man.
Things I do
No
for
worries. Thank you for
promotion.
boosting the comments. Thanks for coming in and boosting the comments. You can keep scrolling if you don't like what you see.
Okay.
Where's my limp?
Oh, of course.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Alright, we're running then. Yeah, I think you might have to carry it. I guess so. I might be able to run quicker, but... so it was a modder in the city, I believe. We're just trying to find that one out. If it was a modder in the city, so... that's why I just had to mute up for a second, guys. Apologies.
All those points you made about bail.
What's a modder?
tag,
So basically
whatnot,
it means
I'll
someone's
type it
in the
up
city
into a nice readable format
and
put it in
got a
emails for everybody.
modification section. Perfect. Who shouldn't be in the city, if that makes sense. Like they've spawned their gun in and stuff like that. How do you feel about Nathan Jones, DJ? It is what it is. He's done us really proud over the last 6 years or whatever. He obviously left to go to Stoke, and then he come back again. He's done us proud ever since he's been here. He's given us 100%. If he wants to go there now for money, then you know, can you blame him? Football's such a... I know he's a manager, so it's a lot longer than footballers, but at the end of the day, you've got to pay the bills, and if you want to live a better lifestyle, if they're going to offer him millions of pounds and we can't offer him that, you're going to take it, I guess. Like hacking, that's it. Yeah, hacking. Yo, Whaley, how you doing? The live TikTok has not... yes, it done, because I just had to mute myself for a second. It should now have sound again. I just had to mute up while I was in a Discord call quickly. Exactly, Roll. Exactly that. Yeah, the thing is... he's been obviously Southampton want him because they want to stay up. There's a risk he doesn't stay up. Risk he could be sacked again. I know he's gonna earn that paycheck, but
Oh fuck.
Kazza, welcome in with a tier 1. Let's go. How are we?
Tom, can I have a word with you after the meeting?
Yeah, no worries, mate. Let's just finish the meeting.
No worries, mate.
Cool.
Once you log in,
I'll walk from here.
smack you through the door.
Cool, appreciate that.
Anything under 10 is personal use.
There was actually one more thing to add off the back of that. I've been through some sort of older MTTs lately, and I've noticed that people who are carrying more than 100 in terms of grams of drugs are being done for PWITs. It's not PWITs. If it's over 100, if it's 100 or over, it is trafficking. So just make sure that we're getting those charges right.
How long ago have you done that from? Because that might be.
It might have been about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, half of them have probably gone by now, to be fair. But I appreciate that.
Yeah, just to add on from that, obviously this is something that we will need to look into because obviously we've been coming across a lot of people.
Saxon comes back to Luton. Well, I mean, if he's going to do a good job again,
200-300.
I'll take that.
Obviously bags of amnesia, which if they've got it in their possession, obviously correct me if I'm wrong, but obviously it is still possession.
Coming in with hydrate, thanks, Mike.
We also need to look into obviously.
Pending RP, thank you very much for the follow as well. Hey, doing Charlie, good to see you.
200. Obviously, so if they've got 200 bags of amnesia on them, theoretically speaking, it should be 2 counts of PWITs.
Roadband coming in with hydrate.
Yeah, because it goes to hundreds.
Yeah, so that's saying that obviously we will sort of try and look into and get to the bottom of.
To be fair, at that point, if you're getting somebody with that much on them, that probably grounds for searching the property. To be fair, because you've got to figure if they're carrying that much, they must have so much in their. You might want to look down that route.
Yeah.
Not just that, it's got a high black market value as well.
Just on what we were talking about, obviously.
You do sugar daddies.
Due to a scene that I saw earlier.
You're looking for a sugar daddy, are you?
I found 1,150 rolls in the boot of their car. On our
Always
MDT,
looking for sugar daddies.
We only have one thing for handling dirty money.
If you can't, if you want, obviously sub, but
like found with 300-400 rolls,
you need the money for it. Then there is something Prime sub. So if you are a Prime user, Amazon Prime, you can obviously use a free sub if you link your Twitch up.
Yeah, well, I believe it's down to Chief. Did he start on that one?
Yeah, that's something that obviously we need to look into.
Right, should we?
Cool. Should we?
Yeah, we should get
promotions.
Yeah, promotions. Start with the PCSOs.
Yep, okay, so response then. So TPC to PC, we have Best, Dawson, Johnson, Kelly,
well done, guys.
King, and Vance.
Well done,
guys.
Thank
you.
Well done.
And then I've got a Sergeant going to Inspector. I've got Jordan Langley.
Well done. Yeah. Well done, Jordan.
Well done. Just want to shout out to Jordan and obviously Danny for excellent work yesterday training. I'm sure the PCSOs will thank you as well.
Well done,
Big up, Danny.
Yeah, big up to Danny, mate. He's my little partner in crime.
How are you?
Oh, me though, to be fair.
So we have Butch Jones moving from Sergeant to Inspector, and I would also like to congratulate Jordan Burns and Alex Moss for passing their area.
Well done, guys.
Well done, guys.
Well played, guys.
Well done, guys.
Traffic.
So we've got a couple. We've got Mr. Eros passed his RPU trial yesterday, so he's now a full-fledged RPU officer.
Let's go, Rose.
Well done, Ed.
Well done.
We have got from PC to Sergeant a Mr. Augustine and a Mr. Wayne.
Let's go.
Well done.
Oh, nice.
And we also have the announcement of Extra Tango 2, who will be a Danny Cooper. So welcome, buddy. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Go on, Danny.
I believe Snoopy's sorting
Go on,
it,
Danny.
mate.
Okay.
What? Go on.
CID. Nothing from you. Fantastic. But Danny, you got anything else to add before we wrap it up?
No.
Oh, he's on toast. Sorry, lads. That's those beats.
Who was that?
Sorry, Chief, don't worry about it.
Who was what, sorry?
You're swaying again. I've just had someone right there in my eyes.
Oh
And
yeah,
run out
yeah,
the door.
yeah. Don't worry, it was the Don't worry, it's sorted.
Okay, it's just because you're swaying again. That's all.
No, it's just because my arse is hurting me.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Alright.
Thank you to everyone. I know them.
I just want to check his wounds.
I know you want to check my arse, do you? Okay, right. Well, let's.
His arse is so.
Get back up there.
Checking his act wound.
Thank you. I know
His arse
I
is
know
so
it's
big
gone a
he's
little
smuggling
bit
himself.
longer than normal, but obviously just points need to be made. So thank you to everyone that's obviously stayed behind and not fallen asleep. Let's go out and do some good work and have another good week.
CID to search at the door, please.
CID to search at the door.
Have I passed my trial?
For the PCSOs that are unsure, obviously we do search at the door before you go out. Any evidence left on you? Questions why?
Month.
Yes.
It's a little bit quiet.
Swift.
Alright, lads, alright. One at a time, please, lads. It's loud in here. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Do it.
No problem. What I'll do, I'll get Delta 2. Once he's finished, then we'll speak to you about it.
Alright, so where shall I wait, sir?
If you just wait here, I'll get Delta 2 to come and speak to you.
No problem, thank you.
That's it.
Yeah, you were trying to go for a kiss there, weren't you?
I've been chasing GC one about it, but I think he's working on it.
Swift.
Yes, sir.
Once you're finished, sorry, can you just speak to the PCSO over there? He's got some information he wants to say to you.
We're done.
Yes.
What's up, bud?
He's got
Evening.
3 arseholes now.
You
There's
alright,
Real
man?
1, the Bullet, and GC2.
Wow. Okay.
Let's try our best.
Subway cookie, that bloody Subway cookie.
GC1 and
Hey,
Bedunda.
if you ask Del Boy, I'm Boris
I need
Johnson.
to add that, JB. I need to add that as a command.
Can I speak to you about the situation?
Well done, bud. Why is he flying?
Sorry, buddy, what did you say?
What, before the meeting situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, come with us.
Thank you.
Let me do that now. Nightbot commands, customs.
Am I alright to pass you some stuff?
Yeah, Shane,
Just
come with me.
more.
I'll sort you out.
No, something. Perfect.
There you go. There's my prime. I don't know what the sub one is, but
GC1?
yes, mate.
Obviously, I've got bloody Subway cookies, which I bought from Halloween.
Yeah.
I've been told we're not allowed them.
Subway cookies.
Yeah, they're Subway cookies.
It's because
The bloody
they
ones.
enhance your. They impair your. I don't know.
They
bloody
enhance your
Subway
breathing.
cookies. They're called
Hold on.
blood red.
Someone put one of those in my pocket.
Right,
Yeah.
if some of you are now queuing to get out, you may as well come to the other door.
I never get in there again.
I've got 6 Subway cookies, so I'll find out. Hold on.
They're
Are
bloody
we,
ones.
Turner? Are we Subway cookies? I thought they were alright.
Bloody
they
Subway
are.
cookies, we can't be having them, mate.
Turner.
I got Subway
What's wrong with
cookies
Subway
laced
cookies?
with cocaine.
The bloody Subway cookies.
Oh, the bloody ones. I mean,
Yeah.
what? They got a bit of
Can't be
blood on
having
them, or?
Please don't take my
Well,
Subway
nah, they can be
cookies.
used
They're
as-
laced with
nah,
cocaine.
They could be used for
Medical use.
enhancement, mate.
Then why are they being allowed to be sold in a Subway? In an actual store?
Laced with cocaine. Oh, I sold them. I gave them the cocaine so they can add it in the dough.
I'll leave it with me. I'll check. I'll see. I'll double check. GC.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries.
Right. Yeah, all good, H.
Thank you.
Hey, do you
Appreciate
want to pop
that.
into my office for a second?
Yeah, there, obviously. I don't know where your office is.
Just
I'll
up here on the
follow you.
left. I will be going on patrol, Maxi. Yes.
Hello, Mr. Miller.
Hello, Mr. H.
GC1's got that limp.
Yeah. Hello, mate. You okay? How did you find that then?
Not lovely. Sorry, it was a small head pop. It was perfect. I liked it.
Good, good. That's kind of.
I've written all the notes and handed it out to the office emails, and now everyone's on track.
Perfect.
We're all now on the same boat, basically.
Good stuff. That's kind of how our PD meetings run every week. As you can see, obviously, we do our very best to make it as fun and as good as possible in the city for everyone.
Yeah.
And ultimately, as I say to all my officers, as long as they follow what I tell them, I will always back them 100%. Any time that they go outside of that remit, then obviously I can't defend them. Then they have to defend themselves.
Perfect. Yeah.
So yeah, we always do our best to make sure everyone's.
I appreciate your time, by the way, and I appreciate the whole change and everything. You know,
No.
it's something we're all trying to, get comfortable with, and I appreciate it, you know, from the
No worries,
PD
Charlie.
side, at least.
Hey, Liam, good to see you. No, of course, and anything we can do to try and encourage more and facilitate them, we will do our very best.
Perfect. You don't have any questions to me, do you?
Not at this time, no. I think let's just get our lawyer situation on board, and then we can worry about the judges later.
Yeah. And just a heads up, do you get
Newcastle United FC lover, welcome in.
George, your prosecutor?
No, I've not seen him around for a long time.
Jesus Christ. Well, you guys should have a prosecutor on your team.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but the thing is, for me, I try my very best to train as many of my officers, especially CID, in advanced interview training anyway. So they basically do a prosecutor job. And I see CID as that job anyway. So it's not neither here or there. If someone wants to come in and be a prosecutor for us, brilliant. But we'd always do that with CID anyway. So it's kind of neither here or there for us.
Well, sooner or later, down the line, we'll try and maybe think about it and come back to whether you do need one or not. I do understand you don't need one at the moment, so it's very good. I understand what you do with CID, which is perfect to me, to be honest. Did the bandage help, by the way?
Did what, sorry?
Did the bandage help?
It did for a while, yeah. It did for a while.
Right.
But unfortunately, the unwanted ghost then followed me to the hospital and did it again in hospital.
I see.
It's one of them ones.
You don't mind grabbing me grabbing your contact details, would you?
Absolutely, no
Just
problem.
in case.
There you go, buddy.
There you go. Lovely.
Cool. Oh, I'm calling someone I don't want to call. I want to be suggested. There we go. Fantastic. Cool. Right,
Lovely.
let me show you out.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Actually, I might get someone else because I think there's someone else waiting for me.
Yeah.
Are you waiting to speak to me?
No, I was just looking at the notes on the floor. Turner said, are you able to go down to the...
Yeah, I'll go sort that out. Let me just answer this. Hello?
Hi, Tom, you alright? Did you try calling me?
I did, yeah. I was just returning your call from earlier. Apologies.
Yeah, it's alright, no worries. I was just giving you a quick call just to let you know that I'd sent your weekly invoice over, but I dropped you a message as well, saying you've paid. So
yeah, I've paid it all, so yeah, I appreciate that.
Alright,
cool.
No
Have a great day. I need to come down and see you
you
actually to get your contact details properly so I can get this added in because I can't do it like this.
Yeah, no problems at all.
I'll come and see you at some point tonight.
Yeah, no worries. I'll need to speak to you about some price increases that we've had to put in place as well, so we'll have a chat.
No worries, cool.
Alright, mate.
See you soon.
No worries. Cheers, Tom.
Bye.
Thank you, officers. Have a good day.
Mr. Waplington.
Also, GC, Shane's handed his badge in.
Right, okay, no problem. Mr. Waplington. Your badge.
Yeah, I gave you it.
Yes, how come?
Well, I tried to hand it in on Friday, but Robbie wouldn't let me.
Right, okay. And any reason?
Just different shit. Within the PD, just certain people as well.
Right, okay.
Oh, fuck, I need food.
And any recommendations from yourself to improve?
Just some people, like, sometimes there's one rule for one and then it's different for another sometimes as well. And then just bitching between people.
Right, okay. Does that mean the rule book that I put in place is not being followed, or...?
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
Okay, and who's that normally by then?
Quite a few people. There's people being petty as well.
Right, okay. And...
But it's just a few people. Everybody's actually doing alright, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then it's just making me not want to fly, and I've not been in much, and it's just been the same shit. Different day, to be fair.
Okay, fair enough. Well, let's say it's a shame because obviously me and you go way back. Hopefully, you can stick around. Maybe see you a little bit more elsewhere, or if you do decide to come back, then obviously you're always welcome. You will have 48 hours to think about it and come back, providing your criminal record is clean, without losing anything. And then after that, obviously, you would need to reapply.
Yeah, Robbie was supposed to speak between me, you, and Duff, and he's clearly not Obviously, he must have had commitments elsewhere, but it was supposed
Unfortunately,
to speak to
yeah,
us.
that's why Robbie's not here tonight. He's been away all
He was
weekend.
supposed to speak to us because we're going to have a meeting, but I'm not waiting any longer for that. I'm not going to drag it Armbrook down.
Right.
Because I'm not there.
Okay, well, you know, it's like I said, it's a shame, but you know where we are if you want us.
Could I also make a report as well before I leave?
Yep.
So I think it was Mr. Baxter.
Okay.
So I was standing out there, literally for 2 seconds. I didn't answer him the first 2 times because I was quick doing something, and then he started going into my pockets. Didn't say he was searching me under Section 54. He obviously hadn't said anything. He just literally went into my pockets and quote unquote he was looking to see who I was. Obviously, he shouldn't be doing that, and that's
Was that just a
against my
second ago?
rights. Yes.
Right. Okay. No problem. I'll inquire that.
I think it was Baxter. It was one of the X-ray golf units.
Right. Okay.
It was a PC.
No problem. I'll have a look. I'm not sure if Baxter's in, but cool. Obviously, I have just removed your role. Have you put everything that you should in the thing? Obviously, I will have to give you a Section 54
Go for
search.
it.
Cool. Yeah, you're all clean. Dylan, good seeing you. Make sure you stay around and keep in touch. I'll speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon.
Right, what else do I need to do? Cool, let's go on duty then.
What I'll do is I'll get these promoted and I've got to shoot off to.
Yeah, okay, yeah, if you don't mind promoting them. Bonus week's obviously next week anyway, so we'll get everyone out there.
Everybody that needs promoting.
Yeah, do you need to speak to me or?
Both.
Yeah, go on.
Budanda is updated with the situation, but obviously it was mentioned in the meeting about giving all the evidence back.
Yep.
That was me that gave the evidence back.
Yeah, it's been sorted. You're not in trouble. I've sorted it.
Oh, good. But I've been stressing.
No, I've sorted
for
it.
so long. It's unbelievable.
I've talked to Bell and it's been sorted.
Did Bell admit to saying it?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
Oh, that's cleared me. It's fine, Tom.
Wicked, no worries. Let's go on duty.
And now no to say to anyone.
Right, but Danny's going to do the bonuses. Sorry, not bonuses. The
bonuses, promotions.
I'll take a bonus.
Next week. Cool. Right, no one else need me. I'm going out on Jift.
I just need you quickly for 5 minutes with CID. Just talk about this operation.
Okay, where is CID? Are they around?
I'll give him a call just now.
No worries.
In fact, you know what? I'll pitch it to you, then I'll pitch it to him because they're in a briefing.
Okay, sounds good.
So, just quickly.
Yep.
Augustine said to me about the PD garage. It's chock-a-block with cars that are never ever going to get taken out. So, he came up with the idea is obviously we have a CID member there in case any of them have detains and warrants on us. So, we take the vehicle out, take the registration, see if it comes back to an owner. If it doesn't, we get REC down here as a unit. As a kind of task for them as well, just to build a relationship with them. And they can take them ahead for us. The ones that do have MDTs, detains arrest, obviously CID are there to check if they're active. If they are, we'll put them back in. If they're not, and see what he's going to do about that. Just to get it up, because we're going 4 pages deep for vehicles that we need to actually get out, and it's such a struggle to find them sometimes.
Of course, yeah. We need to just
There's vehicles in there that are never ever going to be taken out.
Nope, agreed.
He's just asked me to ask you to get my call sign number.
That's fine. No worries, I'll get that
Cool.
in.
I'll leave that with you
I'll
then.
pitch a CID then. That's
Yeah, happy with that.
Thank you.
Sweet.
You need to just give him his role.
Right, walking styles, let's go back to cop 3, I think it is.
Pardon?
Oh shit, give me a second. I have a
Cool. Right, let's go out on shift.
What car are we going in?
Let's go out on shift, finally.
This one. Jump in. Let's go.
Let's go out on shift. Let's go! Just had 6 ads, no! Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Oh, let me get out the 330 actually. You wanting to ride along?
Yes, please.
Come on then, jump in. Perfect. So just remind me who we got here.
It's Matt.
How you doing, Matt? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You?
Not too bad. How you finding things?
For what time I've had on it, then yeah, good.
Good. What's that? You okay, officer? Oh, he's having a bit of a spider. Hello. Hello. Is he spider into you?
Yes, yes, that's exactly what I was doing.
Right, hold on. Hello, mate. Do you want to jump for me? Hello. 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 Right, have a little jump for me.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? You seem to be spidering everywhere. If you could just run and jump.
Yeah, I had this issue when my PC wasn't compatible.
Ah. Can you hear me? Oh, I've just put you in, I've taken you out. There we go. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Oh well. Cool. So, what have you? What knowledge have you got so far?
Sierra Oscar 14 to
I've literally just been signed off on processing.
Okay, sounds good. Know any state codes or sections?
Yeah, I've got the state codes, etc.
Perfect. Good, Suze.
Sierra Oscar 12
So we're going to look to do a traffic stop then
XT007,
today.
receiving.
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect.
Receiving.
I would love to know the reason for this. Come on.
Snoopy.
Nah, looking for XT007.
Hey, Power's coming in within 2 months. Let's go.
Sorry, I was really informed, looking for
Thank you, appreciate you.
XT002.
Hope you're well. Oh Lord, that doesn't look good, does it?
Not at all.
Should we jump out and call RAC? Do you know how to call RAC?
Yeah, off the Z menu.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you go onto their radio and give them a little tinkle and just give them a shout down here. What we'll do at the same time, we'll just check to see if there's anyone in the vehicle. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Okay, can't see anyone.
PD to RAC. Yeah, can we have a recovery, please?
Can't see anyone. Let me see if that's cruel. Yeah. Cool, there's no one in the vehicle.
750.
Have you got out your props
Yes, thanks.
before?
RAC are en route.
Fantastic. Have you got your props out before?
Yes, I have, but I had problems where they were getting stuck. I'll try again.
Right, cool. Yeah, just make sure you take multiple out, and we'll take some cones of lights,
State 2.
and we'll block off the pathway.
Same traffic.
Cool. Lovely. Hey, Emo, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Tom can't drive, basic bitch.
Johnny
Yeah,
Kilo
thanks,
9
Joe.
heading towards State 5 to that most recent drug pin.
Sweet. Lovely. And then, obviously, once you've finished, you can think about your Dell muscle. And that'll just Get rid of that out your fingers. Perfect. Right, what we'll do, we will put out a traffic sign just here as well. We'll traffic sign to it, so that means they can still go past us very slowly.
X-ray Golf 29 to the car park, please.
Yeah, I'm already here, mate.
Oh, okay, right. I didn't register it back then because I was too worried about being shot at. Yo, Corey coming in with the finger hearts, the sparklers and the roses. Love that. Thank you. Very kind of you.
Current long eyes.
You don't understand what you're watching, but it's very addictive. Yeah, it's called Roleplay, GTA Roleplay.
White,
which basically,
4x4 Dodge Ram looking
we've got a city currently with 142 players in the city. We've got 30 odd police officers on, and we're trying to obviously keep
That's
the city
where I have the
clean.
problem. It won't let me get more out.
What does it say?
Close by, so keep an eye out.
Says nothing.
Yeah,
when you got
there
to
seems to be
think
quite a
about
lot
prop?
of drug calls down in and around this south side of the city. We could have some active patrols in the area.
Yeah.
We are
Might
on the
need to go
lookout for a
does it say in your top
Seat
right, get
and
closer to the
this
trunk?
white off-road vehicle.
If it does, come round to the side here and do it from there.
Charlie Kilo 9, I've got eyes on the off-road vehicle, currently postal 858. Can I get some additionals and somebody in a 4x4 vehicle, please?
Oh.
Steve, I'm heading out to 6x6. Go with state 5, do you know?
Yeah, receive. They've clocked me and they're now making off straight.
Hello, lads.
Need help at all, sir?
No, we're just literally waiting for RAC to come get this, so we just blocked the road off.
Do you want us to fend you off, or should we move on?
No, you can carry on state 2 if you'd like. We just we got it all
Roger
covered
that,
here.
roger that.
Cheers.
It is a white Dodge Ram. So I was
Have you tried
right
to go
there,
up to the
currently
vehicle just
heading,
here and try it?
Out of the car park.
Just try
near-
prop.
Say, there with. So right over the bridge on Davis
There
Avenue.
we go.
Postal 857, continuing straight over the traffic signals. Anyone coming to this, I'm going to move to chase.
Yeah, received out 21 plus 3, state 5.
GB, can you make command?
Yeah, I understand it now.
Perfect. Cool. Obviously, because it was on the side of the road, we got two choices. We could obviously protect the public and block the road off for them, or we can obviously, because it's out of the way of our out the road, we can obviously just drive off and let RAC deal with it. But because obviously it's in the pathway, it's quite and it's a busy area, I tend to just wait for them. Did they give you an ETA?
Black McLaren P1 for a.
Yeah, he said he was on a job and then he'll
Taking
get
off
to us.
now, nurse postal
Right, okay,
753,
no
now making
problem.
a left.
You just go.
Stop.
PD to RAC.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get a rough update on the overturned vehicle. It's Legion.
It's 750.
That's the one.
I'm just on my way back with a customer from Hayes. As soon as I've done the repair, I should be with you in the next 5 minutes.
Received. Because it's
I've just freed up now, GC1, if you want me to pop down, it'll be a couple of
yes,
minutes.
please, if you don't mind. We just got an overturned vehicle. We're just waiting because it's in the middle of the pathway. We don't want anyone to try and get themselves hurt.
Yeah, receive. Give me a couple of minutes, I'll be down to you.
Thank you. Cool. They're en route now to us.
Get some additionals, please.
Brilliant.
All good. But yeah, so you've done your processing. What else have you done?
I've got them all, to be honest.
Okay. No problem. And previous experiences?
None.
None. No problem. That's cool. Yeah, it's just mainly, as we said in the meeting, about, you know, interacting with people and just trying to get the best result for everyone, really. If they're committing the crime, then of course, obviously, we have to stop them, but try and come up with some alternative if needs be.
Yeah, the last couple of times I come on, I got stuck with the Halloween and everyone was getting infected,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah. Not a great time to be trying to learn a police job.
No, not at all.
Here they go. Perfect. Right, let's see how he gets this one out. Hello, Oscar.
Evening.
How we doing?
Sorry about your wait there.
That's all good. It's just this one, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. I'll get it on.
Thank you. Cool, we'll start clearing this up then. Oh. If you think about your L muscle when you go up to it.
Cheers, lads. Thanks for your patience.
Cheers. I've already got a prop attached to me. No, this is not good. There we go. That's better. Right, cool. Cool, and then just remove that one. Love that. Wicked. That's another good job done. Can you make a card? If I am an RP, I'm going to answer. Yeah, it should come through every so often, but if you'd rather it as a command instead. Peter Plummer, welcome in. Peter Blummer, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're well. Right. Cool. Let's get back onto radio. GC1 + 1, state 2 inactives.
Sierra Oscar 14, I've got Mercedes outside of Subway, a police
Gets a bit mad on the radio.
Who owns it?
Say that again.
Gets a bit mad on the radio.
It does. It does indeed, especially when there's a lot of people.
Smashed up and abandoned, and the owners or one of the workers is moaning.
Oh, we got a speeding vehicle
You
coming
have
down there.
a number plate for it?
Yeah, we're gonna take him on.
Yep, Papa Oscar 18 Mike Romeo Charlie.
Just belt up.
We'll come and assist now, mate. We'll have a look.
GC1 + 1. We're currently in an active pursuit with a bike that's gone very high speed past NHS. It's currently on Elgin Avenue. Heading to the unit. It's just gone past, done a right where the car wash is. Currently lost visuals. Oh my lord, guys. What the trig? Oh my lord. I believe the bike may have just gone into the community centre.
Is that 854?
That's correct.
Step up.
Yes, did you just come down from NHS?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I was just literally curious what the speed that you were going.
State 9 towards most recent suspicious.
Sure.
Any rush at all?
No.
No worries. Have you got your driving license on, yeah?
No, I don't.
Perfect. What was your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Mark Vangelica.
Perfect. Give me 2 seconds, Mark. I'll just run it through, make sure everything's good.
Yeah, no.
Can I just get a someone to check over Mark Vangelico for me, please?
Will do.
Extra Delta 4 to any Delta units.
Been anywhere nice?
Yeah, Mark Jav.
No, not really. It's been a bit boring today.
Charlie
Got a
Kilo
day
9,
off work,
I've got vehicles fleeing from me and
Fair
another
enough, no
vehicle
problem.
threatening me to
Seems
not
like it's all
follow
good.
him.
It's
Can
just
I
come
get some
back.
assistance,
Just
please?
slow it down. I know it's coming through the middle region. I didn't clock exactly what speed you were doing, so I can't give you a ticket today. But I just know it was quite a fast speed.
Yeah, no, I
So
understand.
just take it a little bit easier, yeah?
Yeah, no worries. Thanks.
Take care.
Cheers. Thanks.
We'll take this over Chase if possible.
Yeah, confirmed.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I've just all cleared at the traffic stop down at the community centre. No more additionals needed. So what I've just done then, obviously, because I'm standing at actually talking to him, it's hard for me to then go... Oh my lord. It's hard for me to obviously try and work out what he's doing in his MDT. So by me asking someone else to check, if they have got an active warrant, they know exactly where I am. They know to call some additionals without me having to say anything. But because he didn't, and the fact that we didn't actually clock exactly the true speed he was going, we know he was speeding, but what speed he was doing. So on this occasion, I've just said, look, just slow it down. We didn't get your speed, so I'm not going to give you a ticket for it, because what speed can I give him a ticket for?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that's right.
It did scare me as well. Wow.
How
You
can we
think
clock
Charles
the
is-
speed?
So if you go to on your Z menu and get your police radar up.
Yeah, I remember now.
That's it. And then if you think about your control and 7, that will then give you a menu to bring your rear up as well. And if you want to lock the vehicle number plate in, then you can press your 8 muscle. Right, let's go to suspicious activity. We state 5 to this latest suspicious activity.
Received.
Same traffic.
What I normally do is under a mile, I tend to have my sirens off, just in case. Because obviously, because it's suspicious activity, we don't know exactly what's happening. So we want to element of surprise. Now they are a little bit silly. Both of them trying to drive speed past me, but we're currently going for this suspicious activity. Currently state 6 suspicious activity, nothing present at this moment in time. Let's go into here. No additionals needed at this time. Anyone that's coming can stand off.
Received. Stand down. Extra Delta 4 to GT1.
Receiving.
Do you know where any Delta units are at all, mate? I've currently got a Delboy Trotter at the front gates with a tag on, but the MDT that's linked to that tag, there is the information on the MDT is poor.
Yeah,
put that.
It's
Sorry,
Wayne.
I put that tag on.
Righty. Okay. Could you possible to come down to the police station for me and take this tag off, please?
Yeah, I'll come down now, mate.
It's if Watson's around, it's Watson that's currently dealing with it. He sent me the footage over. So what's the situation with it?
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's because he's come down to the police station and wanted a tag off, so I need to find the officer that's put the tag on.
Yeah, it's me. I'm coming down now from NHS.
No, it's obviously if he's been bailed for 48 hours, he can obviously if he was only bailed last night, then obviously he can have his tag off in another 24. But it also depends if Watson's around to proceed with it with a lawyer.
Extra Tango 01.
Receiving.
Can I talk to you on secondary, please, mate?
Do you know if Watson's still in the city? Langley, do you know if Watson's still in the city?
Yeah, he's coming down to PD now.
Received. Yeah, Watson, that's your case from last night. If you need anything else.
Yeah, received. I'll have to catch up on the MDT because he was processed after I went state 11.
Received, no problem. McGuinness, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're well. So,
guys, unlucky.
as obviously you've seen with what we did a minute ago.
Gate. Sorry, can I have an
Oh, 2
update from
seconds.
Charlie Kilo 9? Are you able to proceed with this?
Yeah, received. I'm point 8 out.
So what I've obviously done is we got to the scene that we were said we were state 5 to go into. When I got to scene, I said I was state 6. That basically means I'm obviously on scene. I've given a little sit rep of the situation, and it's clear that there's no additionals needed. So you just said state 6 on scene. Can't see anything at present. No additionals needed at this moment in time. And then obviously you've gone
I
further.
believe there's 2 scenes going on at 745.
Further round.
You on about the crash or the one inside the gun shop?
Weird parking. You've gone further round to notice that there's nothing there, so you just stand other duties down, or other units down, because obviously if other units were still getting there,
Okay, no worries.
they're just wasting their time.
We're clear on the crash. Yeah, we've just got NHS working on these officers that have had a crash.
Alright, received.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I'm happy to help, man. I'm still on my way back to PD.
Yeah, if we can get some sergeants with the support officers, that'd be greatly appreciated.
I've got one in my vehicle.
I'm just state 6 of PD now. I'm just going to change my vehicle and then I'm happy to take someone with me.
Cool. What we'll do,
Charlie Kilo 9, I'm coming off radio.
I will park over here. Would you like to drive for a little while?
Yeah, can do, if that's okay.
Yep, no problem. Just saves you being bored in the back, so we can chat as well and see what we can find. Yo, Mike's coming in with the headphones, the crown, the donuts, the footballs, the sparklers. Daniel's coming in with the sparklers, the apples, the sparklers. Guys, thank you so much. And someone sent a treasure box. Wow, 20 treasure boxes. Daniel. Wow, you guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
I am new to this keyboard.
Don't worry. Just when you're talking about that, just think about saying fingers rather than...
Radio check. Clear.
Yo, how you doing, Predator? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Essa, welcome in. Thank you very much. Whitfield, Lauren, all coming in with the follows. Thank you so much. Catherine, Albert, welcome in. Seribot's getting rid of the bot, the follow bot already. Let's just skip the alerts for now. Someone's decided to follow bot us, so let me just turn my alerts off for 2 seconds. There we go. And Seribot's already blocked him. Seribot's already come in and blocked him. Love that. Good old Seribot. Let me just take a picture and go laugh.
Do we know if we have Officer Turner in City?
Please reply. You're great. How you doing, Predator? Good to see ya.
The Del Boy issue. I might be wrong.
I'll put on a bet that he crashes. RTC incoming. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, receiving.
Can I borrow you reference this case at the front gate, just on secondary, sorry?
Yeah, receiving.
Thank you.
We've got...
Yeah, go for it.
Mate, sorry to pull you away. We just need to know, can we
where do you want to go?
use those emails from myself, between me, you, and then obviously the ones from Watson as evidence
Can you what, sorry?
You know the private emails we exchanged
Yeah, where do you want to go?
We're wondering if is that usable evidence?
Well, the body cam footage is. So obviously, if you use the body cam footage, with the knowledge obviously you've got from the body cam, then obviously you'll make a good case from it. If you get my drift.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So we were thinking of taking a copy of those private emails.
Yeah, you're talking to me. Sorry.
I wouldn't. I would just take the body cam footage, the experience that you've been told about, and what you see from that, and then use that in interview and anything else you need.
Yeah, that's
because from my body cam footage, that's clear as day that because the ping has happened from that house, so it's kind of bang to rights. But then questions that obviously I've said to you about can be used, but not the not anything else. Just use them type of questions type thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I won't include anything from Discordia system then.
Perfect. Cool.
Thank you.
What's going on there?
Do you still need to go PD?
No, I don't need to go PD. Sorry, were you talking to me the whole time?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, sorry,
you were
I thought you were on the
me.
radio. No, sorry, I was on the radio. Apologies.
It didn't sound like you're on the radio.
Ah, okay, no worries. Yeah, no, I got called over to the secondary to talk to Wayne.
Sierra Oscar 12, en route to State 0.
Oh my god, that's fast. Go get that. Oh, actually, you can't because you're... What's it called? Alright. Right, it's green.
So I've got any eyes on any CID members, please?
Yeah, they were all in a unmarked Range Rover and they've had a crash.
Oh, no way.
Unconscious at the moment.
Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
I'll be back in a second. Tom, I joined your server on the Discord. Oh, nice, wicked. Welcome in. Daniel's coming in with a TikTok. Jay Smith's coming in the rose, and Daniel's coming in with more apples, guys. Thank you so much for all the TikTok gifts. Very kind of you. Wow, look at all them. Yeah, receiving. Oh, I was just literally.
Back to back on secondary, please.
Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be
I
back.
think this
Just gonna
car's
head for 2
broke.
seconds.
Yeah, that's just.
No, your you know your scroll wheel.
Roads are closed.
Don't keep pushing that. That turns it on and off.
Sorry, Charlie Kilo 17 and Charlie Kilo 22
Right, I'll be
direct.
back in a minute.
Charlie Kilo 17 and Charlie Kilo 22. Yes, mate. Can I get you on secondary, please, about your driver level 3 training? Also Charlie Kilo 22.
We're just cleaning up us.
No worries, man.
Have we searched a white vehicle on scene?
Negative, I don't think the BMW has been searched.
Vehicle comes back to an Oliver. Oliver Smith.
Right. Smith, wasn't he
That's
arrested
back.
earlier?
We're back.
Can't confirm or deny, but let me check.
I believe he was arrested earlier for a shot.
Right, would you like me to take over the driving again so we can then do some pursuits and stuff like that, so we can get to stuff?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then at least we can go on blue lights and stuff like that to get to things. At least then you'll be able to see more, I think, rather than just driving around. You can cancel that if you want. Thoughts on losing him? Hopefully we won't lose him, but, you know, he's been good to us. Right, let's see what we can get to. GC2 backstate 2. Do you need me, Langley?
Can we get the south side of the road open?
Right. If you could just mark up where...
Naked.
Hello.
So we've got
2 seconds, Matt.
Frank Martin, who's currently just coming representing Delboy Trotter. Delboy Trotter is currently on bail and wants to be released. He's obviously representing Delboy Trotter, but obviously Frank Martin's also got a detain and arrest out for yourself. I believe you were out of the MDT as well for kidnapping of Tim and Ted. I believe that he was left in cells for quite a while. But then,
Do you still want me to mark up?
No, 2 seconds, Matt.
In cell for quite a while. I don't know how you want to approach this, etc.
Yeah, so we need to question Tim and Ted. I believe they're around. I've just seen them, so I can get them questioned with their father for that case. And then obviously we can proceed with that afterwards. But I was planning that, I was planning to bring him in once obviously I've got Tim and Ted under control. So you can proceed with him for now. But yeah, I don't know if Langley, I don't know if you've seen the footage, but it's no, just hang off until we've spoken to Tim or Ted. I just hang off with that whole thing. Once I've got information from him, then obviously we can follow on with our detain and arrest. If you have a look at the footage that I got from Wayne and from Watson, it's clear as day that he's done it.
He's done it, yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I'm going on to pursuit.
Okay, no worries, thank you.
Yeah, this is GC1 going on a active traffic stop just behind PD by the impound. Go on, I'll let you do this one.
Wait, where are you, bud?
Hello, mate.
Yeah, actually, let me get in the car just to see.
Step off the vehicle.
Why?
Yeah, that wheelie you pulled coming through the lights.
Doesn't mean they have to step off.
Got any ID on you?
No.
You got no ID?
No.
Receipt.
You got a driving license?
No.
HM.
Do you want to step off the vehicle, man?
I'm alright.
Just step off and come to the side of the road.
No, sorry.
Jump in.
Yeah, can I get units of 446, please? There's about 15, 16 people here, NHS and...
Yeah. State 5 now.
A difficult one.
The bikes.
Yeah. Location, did you say?
446, Norfolk Drive.
Received en route. Yeah, with that type of scenario, it's the attitude you receive from them is not great.
A lot of vehicles.
It's one of them. You got. I've got who he is, so I'll get him down on an MDT for fail to stop. Or I've got who the bike becomes back to anyway. I'll add that in a second. But yeah, I ultimately in that situation, obviously I'd see if he's got any ID on him. If he doesn't, then find out what his name is.
What's the update of 446?
If he's got obviously if he gives you a name, brilliant.
ETA,
He should be giving you his name under the Road Traffic Act 164. If he doesn't, then obviously he could be liable to
we're 1.2 miles out.
being arrested because obviously he's committed a crime, i.e.
Have a good night.
wheeling. If he failed to stop like he did, then we obviously put an MDT out for arrest.
We have a pink.
Are we allowed to forcibly take him off the bag?
I mean, if in last resort they've done something bad, then yes. But for that type of thing, probably a little bit of excess force for what it is.
Easy, just let him go.
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of look. Where are they?
2 Tango 1.
Oh my lord.
2 seconds.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for the help, gents.
We're right.
Yeah, it's
More about civilian matter now. Was about so currently a man called Colin Taylor has been threatening a group of people for all day.
Yeah.
They've called for some help. About 10-15 people showed up to help him. They've scared him off, so we don't know where he is now. But it's a civilian matter now. There's no.
It was a bit of a dickhead.
a negative, mate.
No, we're all good. Stand
But I
down.
guess he kind of doesn't unless we prove it. Perfect. No worries. We'll get back out there then. Good work. Well done for calling in, guys. Well done.
Thanks, officers. Cheers for that.
No worries.
17 and 22.
So did you say 07?
What have you done to the car?
Nothing. Why? Looks good in my eyes.
Have you seen the front? There's no bumper.
Really? Ah, looks good in my eyes.
No, there's nothing.
I'm gonna blame it on you while I was away. We'll go to RAC and get it cleaned. Oh, it sounds a bit rattly actually. Right, yeah, we'll go to RAC because this sounds a little bit rattly. We'll get it fixed up and then we'll head to that next job. Right, that's a left turn. That's a green for us. Oh, another smoking vehicle.
We're heading down to the airport to do some people's
I thought
level
it was
3
talking to
training.
me. So obviously once you arrive out as a PC, then you will get level 3 training, which means you get pursuit training and pitting. So you have the ability to pit people, obviously if required. That's obviously a big bonus for yourself and all drivers, especially if you're on your own and it gets to a time in the day where you know the excess time has elapsed, you've chased them for that long and you can't catch them, then you start to bring in the pit maneuvers. That's really exciting to do.
I can imagine.
Right, let's get our car changed and then we'll we'll try and get to a drug ping if we can. That'd be cool. How do you know this language? We just learn it after a while. The language, you just sort of learn the talk, the lingo. I've been doing it 2 years now, so you kind of just, you know, learn that way after a while. Lots of practice. Flux Reloads, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're well. And of course Cav as well. I'm gonna turn my alerts back on. Prison guards are escaping. Cool, this is a good one for prison guards. We'll get to RAC, just check to see if they're there, and then we'll get out to RAC. Where are we going? We're going over here. Prison guards is another good one to do. We'll get to there very shortly. Prison guards, we get alerted the moment they try to break out. Oh my god, please don't say this is a queue. Oscar, you the only one on, mate?
There's a couple of us on. One's an interview.
No worries. Is there anyone down at RAC?
Yeah, we're both here, mate, buddy.
No worries. Are you currently busy? I know there's a couple of cars outside, including myself, waiting. So.
All right, I'll pop. I'm just opening the doors now.
Wicked, thank you. Hey, Toxic. Good to see you, Toxic Turtle. Welcome in, welcome in. What's going on there? I don't know what was going on in that big scene. Quite, it's very rattly, isn't it?
Yep.
Evening, officers.
Evening, how are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, you. Busy night?
Always.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, just chilling.
Good. Nice car?
Sorry?
Nice car?
Yeah, well, it will be when it's fixed.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've been in the wars with it, yeah.
Yeah, these locals don't know how to drive. Or need retesting.
It's nice, that.
Oh, it is. Import, mate. Sorry, what did you say, Lex?
Cheers, matey.
Look at the detail on the car.
The X6,
Evening.
I don't know, I haven't. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
I don't think we have a bonnet on this. No, we don't.
Paying for this yourself, mate, or is it tickets?
Yeah, I'm paying for it myself, mate. I just sent you my details, mate.
Let's address the whole Nathan Jones saga. Yeah, as I've said many a times tonight with the Nathan Jones, it's a shame.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if he'll go. If I'm honest, like the Stoke situation, he would have probably learned from there. But at the end of the day, he's been with us 6 years. He's done a fantastic job.
Anyone here know how much
You've kind of
X6 sells for?
I don't, mate. No, sorry. Like he's been with us 6 years. He's done a fantastic job.
It's a one-off.
You won't blame him for going for money.
Mate.
Because at the end of the day, football's a fickle place, isn't it? Forget about it next week. He's done a brilliant job. I'm sure the next person that comes in
is a one-off, isn't it?
May do another good job, but you know he's one of a kind. We have got a good manager in him, to be honest.
Yeah, no. The
It's not a
X6.
one-off, sir. This. Oh.
It's an import.
Oh no, I don't know the price then. Sorry.
I think import prices are 150. They were 150. I think they've changed.
Bobby, you
now.
are on the radio.
No, I'm talking. I was on about the X6. The question.
Thank
you
you,
were
mate.
asking
Oh, right.
about.
Oh.
Yeah, the RSC garage is nice.
This one,
Yeah,
I know.
it's nice. I've just put them receiving.
Radio check. Yo.
Oh.
So, yeah, I've sent that invoice over.
I'm on the
to
wrong
you
radio
anyway,
channel.
matey.
Yeah, they could be waiting for him to have a breakout.
Yeah, them RAC
Evening,
vans that I
officer.
put in. Evening, how we doing?
Yeah, not too bad yourself.
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Just
Is it just repair?
Hey, if
Yes,
they're here, it
please.
might be that the other guys that tried to escape are still
Mr.
in
Tom?
the area.
How we doing?
You need any headbags?
Any what? Sorry.
Headbags, mate.
Not today. I've got enough, thanks. He
Oh,
didn't
no,
even
but
need
I
them
just-
anyway. He didn't even
Did
need
you
them in
not?
the end. No, I was like, oh, fucking hell, I've just spent that much money on them.
And I mean, it's money
Are
in
we
my pocket,
billing
mate.
yourself for
Yeah,
this?
I'm not gonna. Yeah, please, mate. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna complain, or you shouldn't complain.
Yeah, man.
Good seeing ya.
I haven't got your details.
No worries.
Mr.
I'll do it now.
Roberts, so
There you
thank
go.
very much.
The professor's coming in with the 2 months. Let's go. How are we? Thank you, Professor. Appreciate you. Let me turn my alerts back on and give you one thing because that went a bit weird.
Hey.
Thank you, Professor. I hope you're well.
Have a good night, lad.
Perfect. Wicked. Thank you very much, Oscar.
Okay.
Have a good
Cheers.
day.
Thank you. Have a nice night.
You too. Where is Dougie actually?
He's in the office. Do you want him to come down or?
I just need his contact details. That was all. I said I'd get him. 2 seconds, Matt. I'll just.
Yeah, no
you right?
worries.
We're running up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Sweet.
Got a ticket, buddy?
like I said, that it's just basically the prices and the tickets that will have probably changed and log in NHS and PD repairs. I think that's the only thing that's different.
The repairs of the
Okay, we'll come back later. He looks like he's busy, so we'll come back later. We'll come back and see him later. Right, let's find out that sit rep on. Thanks, bud.
Cheers.
Black vehicle here. No door. Back left hand side.
It's alright.
Oh, lord.
Sorry.
It's right. Yeah, receiving.
Just 2 seconds, shut
Are
the
you able
door.
to get MPAS up to prison, please?
And pass up to prison. Yeah, no worries. We'll I'll be state 5 back to PD now.
Sierra Oscar 14. I've got a stray
Right,
Rottweiler.
we're gonna come in the P. In the.
Any RSPCA
We're gonna go in the
on?
impasse.
Dog handlers.
Gonna come in the helicopter with me.
Yeah, go on.
Wicked. I believe they're in the cells at the moment dealing with a suspect. The dog handlers.
Delta 2-2 requesting pickup from NHS.
Yeah, come outside now. We're just coming past.
GC1.
Receiving.
Just to inform you, Ted and Tim are both here for you as well.
Received. I've just been required to do MPAS.
Alright, okay, received.
I will get round to them tonight if they can spare with me a short time. I'll.
Yeah.
Unless we've got any other MPAS flyers available.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there's a vehicle that's just left the prison compound. They have people in it. Unsure whether they'll be linked to the breakout or not. It's a local vehicle by the looks of it.
They said that they were just waiting for the mate to come out. He's got about 15 minutes left, they said.
Can I just have a sit rep on what MPAS is needed for, please?
Yeah, it was. I think we have some people escape from prison. There's loads of vehicles in the area. Believe possibly someone has escaped and is maybe hiding in a bush, but we can't confirm that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to look up behind you.
Arriving on going now, heading towards Sandy.
Received.
That black ram's still on scene as well. It's to our right.
Forrester, can I have you in secondary quickly, please?
Sorry, repeat that.
Forrester, Delta 22, can I have you in secondary, please?
Yeah, I'll tell him now I'm with him.
Delta 2-2 on secondary.
Sorry, Delta 22. I'll see if we can go on to robbery for us, if it's busy.
Sure.
Hello, Forrester. The reason I called Ted and Tim down because there was an MDT open against Frank Martin for taking him kidnap. Wondered whether you might want to look to interview them around that with Guardian. I believe Robbie was the one that dealt with it originally. And find out more information, because obviously if it's true, then obviously Frank Martin would need to be arrested for it and obviously brought down. If not, then I can do it.
He was arrested and brought down for it already.
Yes, but he decided he took a flight, so we'd need to obviously find out more information from Ted and Tim, because obviously Ted and Tim are of an age where they can't give consent, so they'd need a legal guardian to give the consent.
Okay, who's their legal guardian?
Their father, I believe, a Jordi Vangelico. But if they'd like to do some more...
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, mate. I've just got out from NHS having a hole drilled on the side of my head, and I've just got out of brain surgery, basically.
Okay, no problem. I'll come and do it after I've done this impasse.
I can do it with you, but yeah, I'm going to need your help with this.
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely, no problem. Just bear with me while I get this sorted.
Roger that.
I'm going back to Radio 1 to get this sorted at prison. Okay, November 1 is above the prison. Can I have an update?
Yeah, but there's still vehicles just surrounding the prison at the moment. There's a black Ram. We're not sure if there's someone hiding somewhere or something.
Okay, so if you think about your E muscle, you'll get onto the cameras.
Yeah, we've got a black Ram going around.
You can then look around.
Compound, and we've got a purple 14k vehicle within the tree line.
And if you click your right muscle, you can then have a change the cameras and see. you'll be able to see if you can see heat signatures.
We have eyes on the suspect down.
Yeah, see that.
Yeah. Fantastic. Can we get NHS please to the prison?
Yeah, received already. On Tom's coming up.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
there's some in front of us.
I think the suspect fell from the cliff.
Directly below us.
I'm not sure if he's one of the people who was trying to escape prison.
That's
No, if you go forward by the police car.
which police car? Over here.
How many?
Yeah, forward.
How many's down at the minute?
Just underneath us.
Just the one suspect down at the moment.
Yeah, received.
Oh yeah, I see him inside. He's doing some work to a pylon, isn't he?
No, I think our officers are there actually now.
Oh right, yes, yeah. He's the guy that's down. Yeah, that's cool. We've got one person inside prison doing some work. I believe he's actually a prisoner. Can't see anyone else in the compound at present. There is also one person inside the ram.
Okay, fantastic. We have an officer with some bleeding and we have a suspect just on the floor from the cliff.
Yeah, the ID from the suspect comes back to an LL Wardy. He's had a switchblade and knuckles on him, so I've confiscated them. I believe he's DOA as he fell off a cliff.
Received. There is the ram is back at the car park at the moment. One person inside. And like I say, there is one person inside the prison.
Received. NHS Estate 5.
Received, thank you.
I love empaths. It's so good.
Door 22, how'd you get a bag of someone's head off?
Think about unblindfold. Why has he got a radio?
Yep. Have fun.
I can't see anyone else.
Thank you, N1. I think we should be okay.
Received. M1 back. November 1 going back to base.
Thank you.
Cool. Let's head back to base. Hey, you doing? Good to see you, Robbie. Good to see you. Get them, mate. How are we doing? Meeting was good. Well, I just finished work. Nice. Nice. Are you flying in at all?
Does that give me empath sign off?
Not quite. There's a lot more training involved with empaths.
Yeah, I was joking.
You were thinking about it? Yeah, feel free. Or we can go on Call of Duty if you want. Then a little one can fly out in a short while and we'll go on Call of Duty. It's been a good evening on PD. Yeah, it's been nice and relaxing. If I'm honest, I love a good relaxing evening when you can sort of, do things. I've not gone to too many calls, but PD meeting is the main thing. I got shot by a modder, I believe, or we believe it is anyway, in the arse during the PD meeting. I was being shot in the back, Robbie, in the bum, by someone, and we found out obviously through the logs, but. Thanks, PJ. Brilliant. Just tell him all my secret. Oh, I've actually. Oh, come on. There we go. It's better. I've done all of that. Thanks. I've done all of that with my mouse and keyboard. I didn't actually do any with my with my controller this time. Right, let's go. So you can come into interview with me if you'd like. We've got Ted and Tim down there. Just want to confirm, is Ted and Tim still at the PD reception?
They've driven off. Are you able to give them a call?
Yeah, I'll call him now.
Yeah.
Delta, Wednesday 11. Good night, everyone.
Have a good night, mate.
Ted and Tim. Ted and Tim. Hello, Tim. It's Tom, GC1. How you doing? Good stuff. Tim, I've been made aware that you've made a report of a kidnapping by you, with you and Ted. Is that correct? Yeah. JB's giving out 2 gifted subs. Let's go.
Yeah, that Scottish guy?
That's the one. Yes. Obviously, we're looking to process through. If that's the case, we'd obviously need you to come down and give a formal statement with a legal guardian, if possible.
Okay.
So obviously, yourself and Ted, if it's the case, are you able to bring maybe your father or a legal representation down with you? Because obviously, at your age, I can't take a statement without you having a legal guardian.
Yeah.
Would you be able to bring them down to the station when you're available?
Yeah, I'll have to ring Dad to see if he's free.
Yeah, please. And then if you could call us back, that'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you, Tim.
No worries. Bye.
Where did you need me? Sorry.
PD car park, please.
Received. Right, come on then, Matt. So yeah, we're potentially going to have to interview because Tim is so young. Obviously, we can't take a formal interview from him without a legal guardian there for his consent. So that's why we just asked for his dad. Yeah, go on.
We've still got Frank Martin here, obviously acting as a solicitor. But obviously we can keep him here if required.
Yeah, I'm just going into interview very shortly with Ted and Thames. Once I finish with them, then obviously we can act accordingly.
Still suffocate me, sir.
So do you want us to let him go? He's still unaware
yeah,
of
for
anything?
at the moment until things are sorted. Yep.
Can you come off radio and deal with this, please? These two are giving me a fucking headache. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'll just
Sorry, sir. That's a jaw to your head, sir.
Yeah, what's... Oh, sorry, let me just answer this 2 secs. Hello?
This is Tim from Tim Street from Manchester. Just let you know, my dad's a bit busy at the minute, so you said that can you schedule it for tomorrow?
Yeah, that's fine, no problem. We can do that.
What time would you want me to come down?
9:30?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Perfect, cool. I'll see you then.
Hey, bye, Chief.
Cheers, bye.
Bye.
Right,
sir.
Go on.
Can I paint a picture for you?
Oh
Whoa!
my lord.
Oh, units!
Was that your picture?
No, that was not my picture. It wasn't that dramatic, sir. If a gentleman comes down here and puts a bag on your head, what are you going to do about it, sir?
That... Depending on the situation.
In what means?
If it's a genuine assault, no malice. If there's no context behind it and it's bag on your head, then and you feel that's assault, then it would go down as common assault. In my opinion, if your friends doing it as friends, then I guess that's down to your discretion at the time. But obviously, I don't know if there's any what's the correct term behind it. But if someone puts a bag on your head and obviously you don't want that, then that's either potential kidnapping or attempted to, or common assault.
I agree. So upon my friend's just been bagged by Ted, and it was very emotional for him. He did sprint across the road, not knowing where he was. Nearly got hit by a car.
Yep.
So I've said, right, let's go and get him, and the officers have told us to stand down. It was just a bit of banter. So we kind of want to understand what's going on and why we feel belittled that we've never dealt with a talking bear, but the law is the law. What's he covered by?
Why can't we approach him?
If you want to press charges, then no one should stop you pressing charges.
Well, that officer there is basically doing that right now. I'm sorry.
Based on the fact that from what I saw, it was banter.
Bag on the head ain't banter, sir. No, sorry.
He put the bag on your head, jumped in the car, and drove off. Like,
as
was
I said
he trying
before,
to kidnap you? Was he trying to hurt you?
There's a bit of history between me and Ted, sir. So I feel like he meant that.
Why didn't you elaborate?
Ted's assaulted Big Kev a couple of times.
Well, I don't want to say it in those words, but he's beat me up. He's thrown me over his shoulders a couple of times. You know, I think that's got in for me. It was twice. I don't want to admit that, but it was twice.
Now,
hit me once with a giant lollipop as well.
What flavour was it?
I don't know what flavour. It hit me straight in the hip, not the lips. I didn't get a chance to lick it, sir.
That's a shame. Of course, if you want to press
Can't hear you
charges-
very well, sir. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It was me whispering rather than shouting. Of course, if you feel you would like to press charges, then of course we can obviously arrange to get them down in interview, and obviously determine their actions and what the consequences of them actions are. What we've also stated, obviously for you guys as PCSOs, the only jurisdiction they have over other people is because they are under the age of consent. In order for them to be processed like anyone else, they usually will get community service rather than prison time. So if they were to commit any crime, then they would be sent to community service for exactly the same time as what they would do as in prison. And in fact, community service is actually worse for them than prison.
I've got a solution, sir. I've got a solution, sir. Do you get along with Ted well? Do you have a...
I do believe I have a relationship.
Okay, how about then you ring him down here and he apologises. Kev, would you accept an apology and we'll brush this under the
but I
rug?
want to know is, how the fuck did he even get that bag on my head? The geezer's not even higher than my kneecap.
I mean, I
He must
can't
have a mighty
comment.
fine jump.
Yeah, I mean, I can't comment without seeing it, but yeah, a good Kobe.
Could you
jump,
call...
maybe.
I'm at... Kev, are you happy to just get this brushed under the rug? If we get him down here, he says sorry, and we forget about it.
If you'd like me to do that, I can give Tim a call to bring his teddy bear down, and we can get
I
it
think that's the
sorted.
most... No one needs to fall out. I think he needs to understand his actions as well. If Big Kev ran into the road, which he did, and a car was coming...
Of course, no.
There ain't no Big
I
Kev
agree.
no more.
I agree. If you
That's
bear
the
with me-
seriousness of his matter.
If you think there's a threat to your life,
Well, yeah, I'd accept an apology at least.
Right, I've just tried to call him and it's gone to his answer phone, so I will
We've
give him
got
another call in a couple of minutes.
yeah, there's a development at the prison.
Right. Can we get
They're-
state 5 to that, and I will
They need MPass, they said.
Oh, okay, right. Come on, lads.
Yeah, I
you
know.
come in
They
and
say
pass.
they've blocked them completely with
If I
vehicles.
take the PCSO so they can see, and then I'll fly it up there.
I'm gonna go stay at 11. I need
All
to
right,
rest.
Forrester, no worries, buddy.
Yeah, no worries.
Good seeing you.
I'll just jump
Yeah,
in with
good
you
to see
then.
you too, mate.
There's enough space.
With you, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, if there's
Son of
4
boy.
of you.
Some mega solid.
Right, let's go.
Sorry.
God damn it.
Last
Right,
one.
at least you can see an aerial view of it. I can't get in the server for some reason, getting an error message. Try the direct link. Obviously, if you've got whitelist for it, get the direct link to come in, and it should let you. I feel nervous now. I've got 4 people in the car with me. Yes, they did, Josh. They did indeed. Shane was... I speak to Shane most days from Call of Duty. Oh, where's the other straggler?
I don't know.
Matt?
No, it's Big Kev.
Yeah, but Matt was with us.
And Matt's in.
Yeah, I'm here.
Matt's
Next
here.
to you.
Where's Big Kev?
Sierra Oscar, where are you?
Oh, my bad. Might just want to jump out of that. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
Let me put it away. Right, everyone jump out the way.
Where is he?
He was on the stairs with us, wasn't he?
I think he's state 11.
Right. Okay.
I don't see him on radio.
Happy to start flying?
I don't see him, sir.
Oscar Crump?
Yeah, they have been asking for MPass for a while.
Yeah, we're trying to get up there now then. Yeah, November 1's back in the sky.
Received. King, come back, mate.
Just make sure
Right,
the doors are locked
so in order to activate
121,
your
mate.
camera, if you think about your E muscle,
Second, sir.
I'd put your
121.
seatbelts on just to make sure.
Go ahead, mate.
And then you can
Speaking
use
secondary, mate.
your
yes, mate, yeah.
one of your hands to use the controls and move it around. If you think about your right muscle, you can
prisoners serving sentences, isn't there?
change the filter of the
so, yes.
camera so you can see heat signatures and stuff like that.
Just for your
we're going to be
And then
coming
you
out
can
now.
also scroll in and out
just for your safety.
as well. Let's just get above the tree line so we're not hitting anything.
So
Well,
you're
Connor,
very
welcome in.
quiet
Thank you
today.
much for the follow. Can you hear me okay?
Got any eyes on that?
Hello?
I can hear you okay, but you are very
We're
quiet.
going back in.
Right,
I want to
okay.
go. I'll go back.
I'll get that sorted in a second. I don't want to fall out the sky.
No, roger that.
I think it's
You
just
guys
the
go out,
radio's
I'll go
allowed.
check.
Oh no,
Tango 15 plus 2.
Kev Big's back on radio now. I don't know what happened to him.
Just tell him to stand by for a minute if he wants.
14, you receive him.
If you think about your radio vol and then change it to whatever you want.
Yeah, I've done that.
I don't
Yeah,
see anyone escaping at the moment.
November 1 above in the sky.
Sierra Oscar 14,
I've got eyes
Sierra
on.
Oscar 12, just stand by for now.
Roger that.
Just a sit rep for November 1 above.
We've got one suspect that's just left the canteen door currently with his hands up in the air with a taser pointed at him.
Right, can you see them? Can you see the door where
Okay,
the
he's back in. He's back in.
Can you see where the canteen would be for the prison?
Yes, sir.
If you scroll down, you'll be able to see the officer that's talking.
I don't think I can in my seat, sir.
Oh, you can't in your seat. So you can't see cameras.
No, sir.
Right, if you think about your seat 3 or
the
4,
gentleman that came out from
you
that
should
front
be able
door,
to from there.
He's gone back in. It's someone with pink hair. Not sure of the identity.
Try now.
Smith.
Yeah, Lumsden behind you, mate. This vehicle's trying to.
Don't know, sir.
Unless it's a different muscle for you, but it should be the E muscle. Big Dale, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. And McConnell, hope you're
Sierra
well.
Oscar 7, where are you, buddy?
I've got it.
You got it.
Yeah, E muscle. Yeah, roger that.
That's the one. And then obviously you can look around with your scroll, or obviously with your
Roger
fingers, and you can scroll in and have a look. And if you think about your right muscle, your right click, you'll be able to change the filters of the camera.
Yeah, I've got 2 officers outside the canteen now.
That's it. Perfect.
Going through the main door.
Anything you want November 1 to do right now?
You see any heat signatures in the
Right, have a look.
Have we
in
still
the
got that
heat
guy
signatures.
doing the
apart from officers
Harlem?
that you're able to identify?
No, he might have been and gone now. Oh, we've got heat signature over there. Yes, he's still doing it. If you have a look, pink hair. That's it.
He's attempting to get the stuff to break out, isn't he?
Yes. Well, we don't. Yeah, I think CID would know that.
Messing with fire equipment.
Have we got officers inside still?
We do, yeah. We're gonna, if we can get one more officer, so we can then breach.
I'm just coming in through the main door.
Yeah, received.
Finally. Yeah, received.
What's the
Finally, just
location of that?
stay next to us.
Is there someone in the main? Is there someone in the observation area of the prison? Because there's someone in there.
With the telephones, the visitation.
Yes, correct. In the actual
Yeah,
police
I'm in there
station
now.
part.
That's me.
Yep, that's fine. Okay.
Just November 1, if we can stand by, because we're going to breach to see and search the suspect once we've got 3 here at the door.
Yeah,
just
receive
bear
that.
with me, I'm almost with you.
So if you want to take over the comms, so they're going to talk to you. You're November 1 at the moment, okay? Because you're in the.
I've got the gate open for you.
They're
mate.
going to try and breach and look for anyone that's around. So
yet,
that
not yet.
person that's
We'll
got
breach
pink
once you
hair,
arrive.
I would recommend keeping radio with them and let them know where his whereabouts are so they can search him. Because they're going to obviously want to come in and try and make sure he's got nothing he shouldn't have.
November 1, 3 officers are going in.
Yeah, November 1 received.
The cafeteria is clear.
I want to know how he's talking on radio while in prison.
Yeah, take a left from November 1.
Okay.
And then take a right. Straight
This is
on.
good. This is good. This is good. So we're giving good comms here.
Yeah, male's running towards you. Running towards you.
Good comms. Very good.
Oh, he just tackled me.
Officer down, officer down.
Sir, Oscar 12, state 5 to prison.
Taser's deployed on him.
Cool. They've got him searched. That's cool. That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah, November 1. Can you
Cheers, mate. Been watching on TikTok.
TK?
Thank you very much. Yo, Daniel's coming in with the 40 TikToks.
Where he tackled an officer.
And you've subbed, my guy. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it. Why is my things not coming through properly? Daniel, very kind of you. Still here. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Wow. What's the process to get impasse? So, in order to get impasse, we normally say it's response, but obviously, as well, you can like put in for impasse, but normally it's response that will get impasse to begin with.
Is it just the one suspect?
It's that one purple vehicle. It's just been an absolute nuisance for the IC1 female inside.
Just confirm November 1. There's
November
no other.
1. Do we have anyone else inside prison, or is just the one?
Sorry, say again.
I believe there's only one at the moment that we can see.
Alright, received.
There is a fast vehicles driving around the outside. There is a blue sport supercar. 2 people inside. And there's also a ram in the front of the. You've got him there. Oh, we've gone quite low here.
Been dropped inside the grounds of the prison.
Received. Let's quickly go and check the medical center and then get out of here.
Daniel, thank you so much. Ads, good to see you on TikTok as well. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for all the TikTok gifts today, guys. Very kind of you. And I think
Sorry,
we're
what was
smashing
your last
it on.
message? Just remember.
Yeah, we smashed it. The sub
November
goal
1.
today.
What? Sorry.
They asked if there was any more people in the grounds, so I just answered for them. Oh, there's someone else there, isn't there?
I'm just trying to check.
Second on secondary?
Have I got a second on secondary? Of course I have.
Thank you.
Just to confirm, the guy with the pink hair, have you released him?
Yes.
Yes. He has nothing
Received.
on him.
Cool.
That's a negative from me then.
What's that? Sorry, buddy.
Everything appears
Yeah,
to be
there's no
clear in
more.
the prison. We
Yeah.
can
As I
find
can see.
the items that he was using to get out.
Yeah, he just had a mobile phone.
Large amounts of vehicles now piling up around the front of the prison.
Yep. So the off-roader in front, just be careful.
Yeah, you're alright, but you're alright.
So we're just keeping visuals at this point. If you have a look and you put your camera over the vehicles, you can actually get the registration plate. And if you actually put your camera over one of the vehicles and place your space muscle, you'll actually lock onto the vehicle.
Nice to know.
Alright, see you on soon, guys.
You still with us, Mr. Dribble?
0720 Oscar 12.
Oh, what's these guys running around? One guy's running around with a petrol can. Just be careful.
Can you hear me okay, guys?
We can now.
Oh, thank God for that. I've been talking for ages.
Did you hear me about the space bar and the space
Yeah, I've
muscle?
done all that, sir.
Perfect, cool.
I've done a little bit of impasse work before.
Ah, wicked. Good news.
I had a problem earlier. It changed my key
Down
bind.
21 to GC1 direct.
Receiving.
Have you got a minute on secondary?
Yeah, go on.
GC, just to confirm, the chap in the prison is still on radio.
Right, okay, well, we'll
Yeah,
keep
so
an eye on him for a second.
Him and
I don't know
Frank-
why,
I thought they
how it would be.
confiscated his
Yeah.
phone.
behalf, so I said to Frank,
Sorry, I'm just
I'd
on radio,
like
give me a
Mr.
sec.
Trotter to answer the questions, because obviously you don't know what questions I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
How is he giving you the information to answer these questions?
Yep.
There was a lot of and ahhing. There was a lot of I am a cleaner. I have a contract with them. I said, okay, so can you produce the contract? He said yes.
Yep.
Frank then said the contract will be generic. It won't have an address on it. I said, well, how do I know he has a contract with that address then?
Yeah, correct.
And he tried to tell me that he cleans for Frank and 3 of Frank's neighbours and it's all on the same contract. I said, well, you need to have a contract for each customer because you wouldn't invoice one person and they'd pay for all 4 jobs. Because somebody could say, well, I don't have a contract with you. I'm not going to pay your invoice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've escorted him in my police car,
Yeah,
him and
Bowen,
Frank,
yes.
to his van to get the contract, and what he's produced is a leaflet for his cleaning services.
Right, okay. Yeah, But it's not
Yes,
a
it
contract.
has on.
No, it's a leaflet for a cleaning business.
Yeah. Not only that, the questions that I put across from the pictures that the video that I watched, he's run across the back of a lawn of something, come out the house exactly as the alarm went off, got into his vehicle, drove past all the police, and then driven off away from them. And then surprised when if he's there cleaning, why did he have stuff on him that was not cleaning, and why did he not have any cleaning gear on him when he was searched?
So, he was obviously searched after he admitted to going back to his house. So, I put it to him that he could have placed stuff at his address. He
Yeah, I
said,
know
"We're
you're on
happy to go
secretary.
and
Can you
search
just
his
go
house.
above the
He
prison?
will happily give us the keys. We won't find
Yes,
anything
mate.
incriminating at all." He said to me that he was
I
doing
can still
vacuum
see him. He's still
cleaning.
radioing.
I said, "Well, you're not seen carrying a
Yeah,
vacuum
that'll do.
cleaner
Thank
out,
you.
and it's not exactly something you can put in a pocket or a bag."
Yep.
He tried to tell me it was a robot Hoover that it was in his pocket, the size of a dinner plate.
Right.
I put it to him that wouldn't fit in his pocket. He told me he's got big pockets. I then told him, prior to the gunshots being fired, he was seen exiting the property, jumping over the neighbour's hedge, running behind the neighbour's house into his vehicle 2 doors down.
Correct.
He said that's not unusual behaviour, and that he parks his car there because it was hidden behind another car because people keep stealing it.
So, Johnny, is this the incident that occurred last night?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So he didn't provide me with that information last night.
He's now tampering with the electronics
No,
of the
so he's
prison.
come briefed up today to get his tag off,
That's
and I
potentially
presented
working.
him
You can work in the prison.
with the evidence and his.
Right,
his
okay.
You can
solicitors
work and
reviewed the
sort out
evidence
electrics in the prison to
and
reduce your time.
Says that yes, he is exiting
Right, okay.
the property, but he's not exiting the property that the burglary call is at. But it clearly is.
Yeah, that's exactly the correct. If you clearly got witness to show that there's a ping that's gone on, and all of a sudden he's ran out from that ping. He's not got anything on him. That if he's a cleaner, he should just walking out, no problem. Walk up. If he's seen the police, etc., walk up, say, look, I've just set the alarm off. I forgot the bloody code, etc. Go from there. I'm here to do the cleaning services. Not only that, the contract should state.
Just done a deal now, Turner.
It should state who they are and everything like that. No worries. It should state where he's meant to be going, you know, at least an address, etc., or the road. But because that's not been produced, you know, you've got to be doing things properly. And if you've not got the items on you or the contract to prove it, then how can you?
Well, this is it, because when I was down in custody with him last night, it was late and we had a lot going on, and obviously there's no lawyers in the city at the time, and obviously just due to the information that he was providing about the house burglary, it was a
How
bit
long's
of a
this guy been
weird
sentenced
one,
for? Do we know?
So I
No.
just removed it for the time being.
I'll find out in a sec. I'm just
Do we
sorry,
know his
lads,
name
I'm just
at all?
trying to sort out on the radio. If you just speak to him on the radio to double check, I'm just trying to deal with something.
Roger that.
He then obviously said, "Oh, I want a lawyer. I'm entitled."
Sierra
to a
Oscar
lawyer, but
14.
obviously I
Do
wanna
we
fight
know
that
how
case
long the
against
guy's
him."
been
Daniel.
sentenced
At
for
the
in
end of the day,
prison?
mate, the time that you're going to be serving is less than 45 months, which is what the minimum requirement for a lawyer. So because it obviously is less than 45 months, obviously he doesn't really require a lawyer.
Yeah, it has been moved to 35 now, but regardless, obviously, if we've got enough evidence to prove it, then obviously, but the lawyer's still stating, then obviously we can you could try and arrange a court date for it, but in my opinion, from the footage that we've got, he's banged to rights. He's been caught red-handed, running out of a house robbery that's just had the alarm set off, ran to his vehicle, not even a caring thought. If he's cleaning, it's so skeptic that it's not even like, I don't know how they're trying to get away with it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's so many holes in it that it would just be picked straight out, and the court case would be thrown under the bus.
So, when I go back in there in a second and tell him all this, and he still proclaims his innocence, what's my next steps?
You'd have to set up a court date, but you know, have you shown him the footage?
I haven't shown Delboy yet, I've shown Frank.
Okay, well then maybe show Del Boy to prove that you can clearly see that the ping has been happened at the property and that he's running out of it. Even from there, you know, just you can turn around and say, look, we've got clear as day, we will win this court case. So happy to come to an arrangement. The fact that we've been around here for that long.
Yeah. GC2, have you got M-Pass up?
I have, mate. I'm in prison at the moment. I do need to go back over to the other radio.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. I'm going to require your assistance up at where I am at 302.
Just bear with me, mate. I'm just trying to sort this prison break out, and I'll be on the radio in a minute.
Yeah, receive, mate.
Alright, I'll let you.
Yeah, no worries, Watson. If you need me, just give me a shout again.
Yeah, we'll do.
Can I have a sit rep on this prison situation, please? Because M-Pass is still in the air.
We have, well, most of the gates here are locked, so I don't believe so.
No, he was still in prison. It's Oliver Smith. He was still in prison when we were in there. He was in the yard, so I don't think he's got out yet. All doors were locked.
If they're trying to break out again, then obviously if comm serve is needed, then so be it.
Yeah, I think we'll proceed. We'll go down that route.
Received, no problem. November 1's been requested elsewhere, so we're gonna fly off there if needs be.
Received.
Received.
Right, lads, if you want to go into secondary radio. Right, Turner, where do you need us?
So say again.
Go on to secondary radio.
Got a secondary?
Yeah, I've got 3 in the vehicle, in the helicopter, so we'll go up as high as we can.
Yeah,
if you come to secondary radio.
As you can, mate, right?
Yeah, I'm on.
So if you look into the intelligence in the CID folder on emails, mate, you'll see where there's obviously we've been investigating a bunker. We currently got eyes on 2 vehicles with a couple of people sort of loitering around obviously the bunker. We know that they're getting in and out of that. Obviously we're
directly
taking
below
as
us,
many
lads.
photos as we can. But could you just fly over with M-Pass and just see if the PCS or whoever you're with just takes aerial views of that?
Yeah, received. I'll get the guys to do it now. So directly below us, apparently, is a bunker, and you'll see a car. If you want to take a few pictures of that, of all of this situation for us.
How do you take the pictures?
So you can. There's a couple of ways that you can do it. You can either think about your Control, Shift, and S, and then drag it over, or your, I guess, print screen and.
The purple off-roader that's parked up next to a caravan. There is a Golf GTI looking vehicle. It's parked like behind the bunker.
I can't see no car, but I'm getting 3 thermals.
Pink one's back.
Yeah, we got. Pink
Oh yeah, there's the
vehicle
car.
riding on
There's a
the
pink
now.
car pulling up now. There's 3 cars.
It's a Volkswagen Golf, I think, in pink.
Okay.
So what muscles did you say? Control.
Control, Shift, and S. Or I'd recommend on your brain going on to ShareX. That's a decent thing to do to have. Yeah, we're currently right above it now. There is a pink vehicle.
I've got 3 sets of sunglasses, and it'll do all 3.
I can't see you, mate, or hear you. So they.
Right. Okay. Think about your Control, Shift, and S, and then you can drag it over where you want it, and then you can paste that into the email system. On our emails, there's a evidence section. If you paste it into there, yeah, received.
Right, I might have got the vehicles. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm struggling with these photos.
That's okay, no worries. I've got 1 or 2 if needs be.
I've done the Control, Shift, and S, but it's not working.
Where's photo?
I need to look at my keybinds.
It's in photograph evidence for you. We are currently too high to
That's
get
not working for me
any
either.
registration plates on this.
Yeah, received, mate.
Not just me though.
Just trying to see who would know where that.
In your brain, if you think about getting something called ShareX. Yay, Lenny's coming in with the
Roger that. Never
7
heard of
months.
it, but we'll look into it.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's a really good tool. It allows you to take a picture of anything on your screen, and then it saves it into a link that you can use.
Can you not
anywhere.
do that with Medal?
Medal is more for cameras, footage rather than.
Is it literally share X
That's
or
it.
is it
That's the one.
EX?
No, X.
Yeah.
Pink car is now leaving the scene.
You got eyes on any of the just any civilians?
Someone's getting out. No, they've got back in.
Whereabouts is this pink vehicle?
West. Parked over with the door open now. I can't tell you exactly what road. Passenger and driver.
Oh yeah, we've got
getting in and
the pink vehicle in front of us. Passenger and driver is currently on Panamera Drive. You're coming past it now. Oh, there's a vehicle going past it now.
Yeah, it's just gone past. Just gone past.
There's a PCSO. Yeah, sorry. There's a PCSO van that's just gone past it. It's directly opposite the runway.
No, it wasn't a PCSO van. It was something else.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was. It wasn't a PCSO.
Oh.
It was someone else.
We got evidence.
They're moving now.
They've been dealing, obviously, outside.
Yeah, no worries. They're heading back towards the bunker now.
Take a right. Tell them to take a right.
Yeah,
oh shit. He's gone.
Yeah, heading back to the bunker now.
I think this is obviously. I think we're going to be getting enough evidence, obviously, built up for this. Oh,
Yeah, received. We got body cam running as well. It's just disappeared.
Yeah, they're entering the bunker now. Both suspects.
Right, I'm just gonna hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and see if we can get that response vehicle away from the scene because we don't want to blow our own cover. We don't want them to know that we know that they're there.
I'm not getting thermals at its height, just to confirm.
Yeah, normal. I just don't want to be too high because they don't know we're here. So we're that high that they can't hear us, which is good.
That other car is so close. He's literally driving right past them.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. That type of vehicle should not be driving there anyway, so I don't know what he's doing. I don't know who that is. They're trying to look for our tracker, that's why. It's Herbert. Let me just go onto radio.
We need that response vehicle gone.
It's Herbert. It's Herbert.
Silly Herbert.
X-ray Tango 15.
Go ahead.
That's us above in M-Pass. Please, could you leave the area? We're currently doing surveillance.
Yeah, received.
There is. What's going on. Yeah, that's fine. There's CID on the hill as well, so just keep away from them as well, please.
Yeah, received.
Right, cool. I think we've got enough here now, so we'll head back to base if Turner's happy for that.
That'd be nice. I could do with going state 4 for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine. We can do that. Turner, we're gonna go back to base for state 4.
Yeah, receive, mate. Appreciate the help.
No worries, buddy. We've got a few photos to put in the system for you.
Yeah, received. Thank you, mate.
How you doing, Lenny? Good to see you, buddy. Gonna love and leaving. No worries. Have a great day at work tomorrow. Appreciate you stopping by. Daniel, he's using the emotes now. He's using the TikTok emotes. What have I missed? What have I missed? How's everyone's night been then? I'm going off. No worries, JB. Have a great day at work as well, if you're still here.
Yeah, I've got a few, but they're so far.
I think we've had a good night, to be honest. I think we've had a good night. I've really enjoyed myself. Receiving.
So, he is wanting to go away and retrieve his own dashcam footage to prove that he was fleeing after the gunshots, and then is happy to take it to court. So my question is, at the moment, if we are to send him off to get this dashcam footage, and whilst we await a court hearing, what's the process in terms of an anklet or bail?
So just to confirm, he's going to get dashcam to prove he fled after gunshots, even though he's a cleaner and meant to be there.
Yeah, so he's saying that he exited the house and jumped over the hedge to go that way, and that as he entered his vehicle, shots were fired, and then he made off.
Right, okay. Well, it seems like hopefully you've got all of that on footage, because it seems like we've got some really good evidence to prove him guilty of many crimes. So, yeah, I mean, in terms of bail, obviously he's been on bail for 24 hours. So if he wants to return back tomorrow to have his bail removed for after 48 hours, and then obviously we can look for a court case.
Right, okay.
So it's 48 hours from the moment they get bailed is when obviously they their bail terms are extinguished, because obviously he's got 48 hours. If he commits any crime within 48 hours in court, then obviously it goes against him for everything.
Yeah, understood.
Perfect, cool, no worries. Right, cool. Happy with that?
Right, thank you very much for the opportunity to come along, sir.
No problem, just something different to do.
As well, which is now
Yes.
in the intelligence.
No worries, I will see you on duty. I'm just going to go straight forward for a minute.
Yeah, I need to stay forward.
No worries. My screen schedule this week, so if you want to come into my Discord, you'll see my schedule. Let me just look at it myself. I think I'm around pretty much all week. Apart, I'm going to have one day off.
From this and we'll go to the Evangelico.
I'm not working till Friday days. Let's have a look. While I'm just waiting, let's just go into just chatting. Let's have a look. So my screen schedule, so I'm live today, live tomorrow. It says live Wednesday and Thursday, and then off Friday, and then possibly look at the weekend. But yeah, I might have another day off. But at the moment, the next 4 days I'm live. But see what the missus is saying, stuff like that, and we'll go from there in terms of when I'm going to be live all week, etc. How to get this game? So if you want to join my Discord, firstly, come on into my Discord. If someone wants to smash that out, there we go. There is a how to play section on my Discord, and it's everything you need to get up and running in this game. Yo, I've only been following about a week, but the last week I've been a big fan. Hey, Connectix, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. How can I join? Yes, so if you want to come into my Discord, you'll be able to join from there. I love the cockroach. Hey, George, good to see you. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Hello, do you know Officer Dawson? Officer Dawson? Is he in the Manchester Police as well, is he? Officer Dawson. Yeah, Dean. Yeah, Den D. Yeah, I interviewed him. Yeah, I remember now. I interviewed him last week. If I'm on shift same time as you, could I buddy up? Of course you can, Daniel. I'm always happy to buddy up with anyone. So yeah, just give us a shout and I'll happily come on a ride along, etc. Yeah, that's it, Josh. I'll get joined in someday shortly. Of course, no worries, Kinetics. Guys, obviously, I want to remind you all about Sweets. If you are a big fan of Sweets, I am partnered with Sweets Cabin. I've just pushed the link into the Discord, into the chat. Anyone in TikTok, if you want sweetscabin.co.uk, go onto their website. Deggy UK is the code to get 10% off. It supports me, it supports Sweets Cabin as well, or Sweet Cabin they're called, not Sweets Cabin, it's Sweet Cabin. I will look to do some giveaways very soon with Sweet Cabin. I'll get contacting with the owner. How you doing, Leah? Good to see you. Are you sponsored by them as well? But yeah, obviously, go give them some love. The sweets are brilliant. I've actually just finished my 4th pack, so I'm looking to get a new pack set up. But yeah, we are partnered with them, so feel free to go and share the love with them. Nice, Leah. How you doing? Good to see you. You're the reason I'm in MRP. Oh, nice. Thanks, Raz. Been there for about 4 or 5 months. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. It's always nice to hear feedback like that. Appreciate you. Louis Webster, have you heard about loser? I have, Louis. Yes, I have indeed. I've said it many a times tonight. Good luck to him either way. But how is everyone doing tonight then? Are we? Did we have a good weekend? Good to see you, James. Welcome in. We've absolutely smashed that sub goal tonight, so thank you ever so much to everyone that has obviously subbed.
Hello.
Hello, mate. You okay? Yeah, I'm just state 4 for a couple of minutes.
That's fine. Just trying to update my the new thing you said is in the emails. Where do I find it? The MDT for your training, your qualifications.
It'll be in the training record, so you might not have access. It's in bronze chat actually, I think.
Oh, I don't have that. I'm trying to update mine.
Yeah,
that's
no worries. So what I'll do, I'll make it after I get out of the city. 2 seconds, buddy. As soon as I get out of the city tonight, I'll put it all in the announcement so everyone can have it.
Okay. Am I right to? Well, I suppose is yours your record, or is yours your copy and paste, or can I just fill the blanks in from yours?
You can do that if you want to. Yeah, just go on to.
If that's all right with you.
Try and edit mine, and then just copy and paste it from there.
Yeah, happy days. All right.
Cool. No worries, bud. Hello, mate.
Alright, we just had the NHS on Radio 1. They're asking for HEMS assistance at Maze Bank Arena. They've got an NHS worker in Stage 1 who's going to be going to Stage 2 very shortly. They're asking if we can assist them in HEMS. I'm currently not MPAS trained, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no worries. I'll go. Where is it?
It's at Maze Bank Arena.
Yeah, no worries.
Just now. 86.
Yeah, sorry, I changed channel.
It's right, no worries. Yeah, no worries. I'll jump on their NHS radio and sort it out with them.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to be State 5 over there as well for aid.
Received. Currently, November 1's in the sky for assistance with HEMS.
Received. We are currently at 7.
Is that NHS dispatch?
740, if you don't mind, wherever that is. Received. Let me just get my account up. Received. We're currently heading there now. Are you on top of the building?
Yeah, we're right by the top.
Received. How'd you get up there?
It's a long story, Tom. I'll explain afterwards.
Received.
Yeah, okay, Tom. So, by the M on Maze, where we are, we have a paramedic down.
Received. Okay.
We don't have the equipment to grapple down to get him.
Grappling down's fine, but getting him back up in MPAS is another story. I don't believe you can grapple up once you're down. You can only grapple out.
Sierra Oscar 14, I have a male down in the middle of the road on Howick Avenue. Can I have some assistance, please?
I'm going to go quiet for a second just while I change my fingers over.
Just outside 6.
Can we grapple down, grab him, and then fly off?
We can't grapple, that's the only problem.
Yeah, I'll be there as soon as I can.
The only thing I can try and do is get as close as I can. If you think about using your... Oh no, that might not be a good idea. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get this one. We can grapple down, no problem, but grappling back up is non-existent.
Yeah, received. Is there no way we can grapple him and try and get him on the roof?
The thing, like I say, once the person's grappled down, off, because what you can do, you can grapple out of MPAS, but you can't get rope back in.
Is there not potentially like a platform for MPAS to pick up after grabbing?
Not without getting my... not without... Because obviously I've got my propellers. Not without getting my propellers smashed on.
Yeah, that's the problem we were having, trying to grab him whilst also keeping our heli intact.
Right. I don't. If you think about your carry muscle whenever. Oh no, that's. Just trying to think. You can grab him from.
If I try that, will it jump me out?
That thing is, it might take me out if that makes sense. So.
Yeah. Then we're definitely knackered.
Yeah.
Can no one climb down and knock him?
Yeah, but then how are you getting down? I don't want you to fall off.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Tricky one.
Yeah. I think this is a good buy, this one. There's.
Yeah, received. Unfortunately. Thank you very much for your help,
I'd love
PD.
to. I'd be able to grapple him down on it, but getting him back out would be the issue. I'm trying to get as close as I can, and I keep hitting my propellers.
Yeah, received. Because even if you propeller down, you couldn't jump down to that larger ledge.
No, it's
no.
quite a fall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think at this point, Tom, I think we've got to call it.
Yeah, sorry lads. Did our best.
No worries.
Thanks for the assistance, PD. Anyway.
No worries, lads. Have a good one. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Tom.
Yeah, there was no way without crashing we were doing that.
We're going back to PD main radio.
Yes, mate. Yeah.
No one on.
Oh, really? They might be all in chase, actually. Or robbery. Yeah, there's a few in robbery. Hey, Yorkshire, good to see you. Are you still on GTA? Stan, how are we doing? I guess, but I don't think you can parachute after with a person on you. I don't think you can carry and parachute, so that would not really work. I've joined your Discord. I don't know what to do now. So in order for just bear with me a sec, mate. So let me show you on here then. So on my actual Discord, let me go onto a new window capture for you. Display capture. Here we go. So if you go onto my Discord here and scroll down to the GTA roleplay section, then how to play, it's all the information on how to join the city from there. It's all the information you need. Cool, right. Yeah, I'm good, Stan, thank you. I'm all good. Yeah, I think guys, we've had a good night, and I'm gonna call it there because I might go on GTA. I might go on Call of Duty for a little while. Let me just see what's being said in. Oh, he's 1, 2, 3. Just 2 seconds. I might. Yeah, I think we'll call it there, and we'll do some Call of Duty another day on chat. I just want to chill for a little while, because I'll be going to bed soon. So let's go see who's still in the city. Right. Let's go and raid someone. Would you like to stay with PD, or would you like to go to NHS? What would you like? PD or NHS?
Go, he's gonna take the
I'm good, Ads. How are you doing? Good to see you. What do you use to stream before you go? I use OBS. I use OBS Studios.
Lumpstead, you okay?
Big Kev, he's funny. Yeah, no worries. We'll go over to him. We can do that.
See you.
Oscar Golf Day.
Right.
85 back to
Guys, thank you so much for a fantastic evening. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself tonight. Hopefully you guys have as well. We're on most of the week tonight, so I'm gonna do some Call of Duty throughout the week as well. I've got myself my first gold gun for the night. So thank you so much. Hopefully we might see if we can hit that 200 goal of sub tomorrow. We've smashed our subs tonight, so thank you so much to everyone that was obviously gifted tonight, who has resubbed. You guys, absolute legend. Daniel, thank you so much for the gifts in TikTok. Also, thank you to everyone else. The activities in TikTok have been crazy tonight. Corey, Mike, thank you very much for the gifted subs in Twitch, and then also the TikTok gifts as well. Tom Vassi, thank you for the footballs. Ghostface Barker, thank you very much for the squirrels. We've literally smashed it tonight, and thank you, Daniel, for subscribing as well. I've enjoyed myself. Hopefully you have. If you aren't in my Discord or my socials, come on over to my socials, my Discord. They're all in my bio on TikTok, or they're all on my Discord and stuff like that. I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow night around the same sort of time, 8:30, 8:45. Good night, guys.
Gonna be arrested for criminal
Go
damage.
smash them raids.
I'm going back